Hello and welcome from me, Jim Lindsay of JDL Pinball. Continuing our IFPA18 World Championship Series videos from Freddy's Pinball Paradise, featuring 80 of the top players from around the world. Our next 8 videos show the 8 qualification rounds, after which the top 32 players progress to the finals. Each round is played in group match play format with 7-5-3-1 scoring. Each group plays 3 games, 1 on an old machine, 1 mid-range, and 1 modern pinball machine. At the start of each round, we position our 3 streaming rigs on these 3 games, so as to bring you all of the action from that group. Once finished, if other groups are still playing, we move the rigs to bring you some bonus games until the end of the round. So make sure to watch to the end of each video. During qualification rounds 1 to 6, we focus on the top groups. In the final session, rounds 7 and 8, we shift our focus to the groups who are fighting for their lives around the qualification cut line. Hope you enjoy this back-to-back action from all of these great players. And if you don't want to miss any of our future videos, simply subscribe to our channel. It's absolutely free, and if you hit the bell, you'll be notified whenever we post online. So, Medusa, bring in the players. Okay, so we have, and you've done the player order, D? Yeah. So, César is playing player 1. Jason, player 2. Craig from the UK, player 3. And Trent, player 4. So, again, a great group here. Yeah. This is practice. Okay, so we'll stay with this. We've not had Medusa on stream so far.
And I do not know Medusa. Do you know what's
I know a few things about it. I wouldn't say I'm a Medusa expert, but the important shots are up on the upper playfield. So knocking down the drop targets here. So the shot up the centre is the easiest way to get back to that upper playfield. You can close the flippers here. So there's a closed flipper. I think it's in the. I'm not positive. We'll see it as the game progresses. You can shoot up the ramps, but it's dangerous because it can go halfway up and then back down.
Yeah.
You have this very important kicker post here, which is operated by a separate button on the right-hand side of the machine, and that acts as a third flipper. So
4 of those, right? I think there's a little counter.
yep, the something, and it's
Isn't like one of these like that tells you how many you have?
yep, and yeah, and it's not. That's right. It's another machine. I'm thinking where it's on the back glass. It's not on Medusa.
Yeah, they're not ramps, by the way. They're just.
Okay. They're just feed. They're just feeds. It's like yeah.
It's not an upper playfield.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It looks like it could be from the stream, doesn't it? It looks like it could be. Like a Game of Thrones.
So Jason and César in practice right now.
Yeah. So again, let's just for information, they are going to be playing player 1 and player 3, and that is simply if player 1 tilts, it tilts and tilt through. It will tilt player 2, which will not affect the game. So that's standard practice on this generation of machine. So César will be playing player 1, and Jason will be playing player 3. Stay strong. That's. Do you mean the commentators, or do you mean
Stay strong, Lambo, and that's Jason Lambert from the Australia.
Okay.
There's another word down there.
Right. Okay. Thanks. Stay strong, Lambo. Yeah, okay. Staying strong is just good advice anyway. I mean, we can all say that. It's great to see all the nations here. There's something like I don't know, 22 different countries represented here.
Missing Japan this year.
We got Japan 4 years ago, and that was
they've been coming for many years in a row.
Yeah. Okay, so he's got the flipper slows at the top. Okay, he now wants that's where he wants the ball in the hole. And obviously, he can keep playing on the top playfield. You're in no danger whatsoever.
Yes.
So upper playfields are great. you don't lose the ball till the ball comes down. This is going to be, I would imagine, a relatively long playing game because so you
like keep it up there, and if those flippers close.
You've also got this flipper here, and so the only way they can lose the ball really are the two out lanes.
Or like that.
Like that, yeah. Okay. So the machine proves me wrong again. All right.
I also think that the lower flipper, that little post, you need to time it right.
You do. You've got to, you've got to just, and it can shoot it right up the playfield if you do get it right. But it's I'm trying to think of a similar sport, probably like a baseball bat. You've got to hit it right on the very edge in order for it to be.
Also the timing when it comes up and like when the ball comes down, like you could actually, you know how you can sometimes like catch the flipper, catch the ball on the flipper. If that happens down there, it will just not bounce and it will just go straight down.
Straight down.
Yeah.
And we'll see that. We'll try and capture that on replay as well. Again, Medusa is a fairly well-known machine. There's quite a lot of Medusas around. You'll see it on stream, I think, from time to time. But you probably won't play it. You probably won't see it on location anywhere. And so, Warlock can be a real saver. Yep. Any players wearing headlights? No. Headlights are, I don't think, allowed. But the lighting here is very good in Freddy's.
I think according to the IFPA rules, headlights are allowed if you want to play with them.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
But we have stream lights on here, so there are the playfields are lit by separate lights as part of the streaming rig as well. So certainly the games that are being streamed, there is no issue in terms of lighting.
So I think the official IFPA rules don't say anything about headlights, so therefore it is allowed.
Okay, GG is back. That is
it's in the main Pinball Arno GG's here.
Yeah. So
César is hanging out on the upper part of the playfield.
Okay, so we have multiple puppies now in the puppy cam.
Right now we are following this group. Once they are done with their first game, we may be able to follow a second group as well. But right now we're just following this group.
And we will follow them through all three games in this round. So you will get to see which of these players progress and which don't.
Werdrick is stuck on Paragon.
Yes, I've seen it, but we've got enough of the playfield, that's fine. So it's going to move, the rig is going to move, yeah, that's fine. I say Paragon is not just a wide body, it's a obscenely wide body. Yeah. Thanks, Dina. Okay, so Puppy's not there anymore. Let's come back to us, shall we?
Because César is basically was just hanging out at the top and building up a nice score for people to try and catch. I like that he's just settling the ball in the middle and doing using the double flip there.
Yeah, he needs those top two targets, the two targets that are left.
Yeah, like he's not, but he doesn't seem hurried. He's not rushing.
Oh, but he's coming down the side there. So once you're down the bottom, you are in danger. So you see the players will try their best to get the ball back up, but it's, that's why you want to keep it up there as long as you possibly can. Okay, 158,000. And this, of course, is Jason. Jason's been with us all the time at Bulls and Balls for the last 8 days, so we've seen a lot of Jason, yeah. And he's also great company. I've sat out talking with him outside Bulls and Balls a number of times.
My first time at IFPA was 10 years ago, and afterwards I had dinner with Jason Werdrick, Steven Zahler, Adam Becker.
Nice. It
was a lot of fun. Yeah. It was a really fun group, and that was for me the first time that I got to know some of those players.
And that socializing is a really, really important part of the game, because all of these guys are approachable. They're all friendly, regular guys. They might be pinball legends, but that wouldn't stop them being nice, regular people.
Jason not having same ball time on top yet as that César had.
Yeah, he needs to get the flippers.
He does. Yeah.
So. Oh, that was a nice juggle. No, he's back down again.
Nice
Okay.
catch, though.
Nice catch.
Back up. And going
Straight
back
back
down.
down again.
But he doesn't give up easily.
No. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that was nearly down the middle. I was getting nervous there. He's just not getting the roll, is he? Up there? It's like every time it's up once and then straight back down again. Okay, now he's better. Okay, now he's got it's the drop completion that gives you the flipper close. So, and if you continue with the completion, you get him more points.
Okay, trying to
get to the lock. That's his next. There you go. So,
ball back down and back up.
And, okay, release. You'll now want to complete those drops again, and the score will really start to increase.
The ball at the top is kind of dangerous because there's a little divot there that will keep the ball at the top of the flipper.
Okay, completion again, and you see his score is now over 200,000. So those drop completions are what this game's all about. Okay, back down to the bottom. Okay, manages to keep control.
I like that there's lights behind the flippers.
Yeah, the illuminated flippers, that's really cool. Yeah. You would think actually people would be doing that as mod kits, wouldn't you? Because I mean, there isn't a connection route up to the.
Well,
it's actually on the playfield. I think it's below.
They're not light up. It's the light behind them.
Flippers are transparent, so they actually show the light. But if you could do that in a flipper, as actually a light inside the flipper,
that would be really cool.
Then all they would need to do is create a connection method from they've got one for the particular. They need an inner connection. They could actually have strobing flipper lights and things. But,
Jason was showing some real skill up there. He had the ball like right in the middle of the two flippers, and he wanted it to the right flipper, so he just gave a little tap with left, and it like sent the ball to the right.
Nice. And he's back up there again.
Yep. Needs to complete a lot of drop targets though to close those flippers again up there.
Yeah, it continues to get harder.
Yes.
But, I think that's the first time he's missed that center shot.
Well, it's like his 5x bonus like lit up for a second, but there. Oh, you don't have to complete them apparently because he just shot the drop targets and it used them.
Yeah. Okay. So 434,000. This is a really, really, really good ball. That's correct. Exclamation mark standings will take you to the match play link for this round. This has been created specially for IFPA18 by Andreas from Matchplay. It's a tiered Swiss system, which means that the players get reseeded after each session. So every game is important. We're in the World Championship, which you would expect it to be. It gets another completion there. He really is playing well. Yeah.
He is playing very well.
Okay, back up to the top. Oh, he caught it on the flipper. Okay, and drains, but that was an absolutely tremendous ball. Well played to Jason. Okay, that was only ball 2 as well, so ball 3 left to play. Okay, César, César, sorry, it's not César, César is from Spain. And ball 3. Okay, I'm just going to step away for a second. I'll leave you in the capable hands of Jasmijn, sorry. Tell me off for calling you Jasmijn. It's very German.
Well, it's Jasmijn. The German one is closer than the English one.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So you're okay with Jasmijn. That's
I mean, if you can make the last part I, Jasmijn.
Jasmijn.
Yes, that is it.
Okay. I'll have forgotten that one.
So César back on the upper playfield. Very nice.
Check out.
JD is very sad that Jim left the building. Hey, JD. Just have to pet the dog because the dog was a little bit sad. I mean, I guess if the ball is at the top all the time, it's not as exciting to see. But I do think it's exciting to see people having good games. But I understand that it may not be as fun to watch as a game where there's a lot more danger of draining.
You want one of these?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you a story when we complete this game. Right. Okay. So.
Eddie's happy that you're back.
Yeah, she don't like me disappearing. She gets a bit upset. Go and lie down, baby. Go and lie down. Okay, so still in play, yeah? And score continuing to rise, 314. Oh, no. Okay, unfortunately, Dre. We need to capture these scores again, don't we? So
Yes, we do.
we get ready for that.
So César did not manage to beat Jason's score.
So
There's 433.
3,600, okay. And of course, Jason will play because players 3 and 4 are yet to play.
Yeah.
These are two really good scores. I mean, players 3 and 4 must be thinking, "Wow, we're going to have to step up here to get close to these."
Yeah.
And the ball time they both had here has been really, really good.
Yeah, and Jason just wants to, he's at 480 right now, but he just wants to use this ball and make sure that he builds the biggest lead possible.
Absolutely, yeah. Okay, there's a comment about sound that I don't completely understand.
They're talking about that this game is kind of boring to watch. That there's something for that. Classics are often a bit on the slower side because the rules are not that complicated.
That's right.
But that the sound is amazing. So there we go.
Okay, thank you.
And the art looks amazing too. So
The artwork is tremendous, yeah.
So if you're bored by
Just
looking at them playing, just
look
at
at
the
all
drawings.
Yeah, and all of these, yeah, really tremendous.
Yeah.
And you've got to admire the flipper skills. You know, it may be slower. Okay, it's not a Godzilla or
And it may be repetitive.
But to be able to do this, if you play pinball at all, with this sort of consistency,
Yeah.
is a real skill. So when I'm watching this, I'm sort of thinking about, if I was doing this, I wouldn't be able. I can play this. Okay, I know how to do it, but you just cannot do it for the length of time that these guys can because you make a mistake.
I think that's another type of skill is to be very consistent.
Yep. Okay, Neil, thank you. Thank you for your comment there as well. Okay, so
Yeah, there's really not a lot that you want to do on the bottom part of the playfield.
that's right. So this is the first game that we've streamed of this group, and so the rigs are sitting at the moment on empty machines because they are waiting for games 2 and games 3. When we move to the next game, we can actually move the rig as well to be able to bring you back to the double playfield view.
if there are machines that we can get onto. And we will probably do that around some of the top group. Okay,
It's completed.
completion. So, you know, I mean, 600. Yeah, you don't see scores. I mean, Medusa is a machine with another digit. Okay, so you sort of would think that a good score on this would be numbers of millions, but actually getting to a million on Medusa is really quite difficult.
I was just going to say, is he going to roll it? But for rolling it, that would be great.
Yeah, we need to be here for another
Not
2
realizing,
hours.
not realizing there was another digit. One more shot, and he's got the bank completed again. That was a nice try to
That
bank.
was a, yeah, yeah. Okay, so Puppy's back to looking very cute again. We'll just go across and show you Puppy. Okay, she should be fast asleep at this time. So.
Is this sleep time normally?
She tends to sleep, but she sleeps all the way through the night. She has done ever since we got her at 10 weeks old. And then she'll be up in the morning for like an hour, dashing around all over, get some breakfast, and then she'll go to sleep for like 3.5, 4 hours again. It's not a bad life being a puppy.
Sounds like my cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then afternoon she's awake, and then she's sort of dozing again around about 8 o'clock. So.
And then by the time that you want to go to bed, it's Zoomy time.
No. She just gets in a little bed that's next to ours, and she just out sleeps. She's absolutely no trouble at all. Hi Barcelona, good to have you on. You pronounced it correctly. Isn't it?
I think I need to Barcelona. Barcelona.
Yeah. Great place. Have you been?
I have been, yeah.
The cathedral.
I made the mistake of going in the summer though.
Oh wow, yeah, that is hot. We've been a few times to Barcelona. There's a strip of beach to the southwest of Barcelona, and I can't remember Casta del Sol or somewhere like that. And it's a strip of 15 kilometers of absolutely gorgeous beach that is mainly used by Spanish holidaymakers.
Okay.
Yeah, the food is to die for. Yeah. Really, there's a couple of hotels we know there where the restaurants are really good.
Let's write down Jason's score. This is a great game that he played here.
Okay, 964.
630.
630.
Yes.
Okay, well done to Jason. That is tremendous. Okay, here we go. We've got the UK guy, Craig Pullen, UK #1 player. Yeah, come on, give him lots of support here. He will need to do well in this round if he's going to progress. Come on, Craig. Thank you, Kevlar. We need more than that. That's okay. Manages to get an in lane.
Practice.
Oh, practice. Sorry.
Yeah.
I hate practice. I really hate practice. Okay. So
we can talk more about Spain.
Okay, Spain. Yeah, Spain.
I'm in Vejer de la Frontera, which is in the south of Spain.
Oh.
And it's a beautiful little town on top of a hill, white buildings, and when the sun is shining and there's no clouds, you can see Morocco. And
wow.
Yeah. It was gorgeous, and the food was so good. And I was there in November, so the weather was nice. It was not too hot, not too cold.
And you travel from America to southern Spain?
This is when I was still living in the Netherlands.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Cause...
It was a very cheap and quick Ryanair flight away.
Yeah.
Now it's not.
No, and that's the unfortunate thing, that now European destinations are really difficult and expensive.
That's why I'm combining it now with pinball tournaments.
Yeah.
Visiting Norway, visiting the Netherlands, visiting Dublin.
Nice. Are you going to Dublin? You drink some Guinness.
Drink some Guinness.
Good for you. That's.
It's what the Irish do.
Yeah. And I don't know if you noticed on this little scrolling banner, Neil, if you didn't spot it, the last
Last part of Jason's score. Oh, you forgot to write it down. Did you not write it down?
oh, sorry, it's not there. Yeah, okay. I think I did write it down. I don't know where it's gone. Nine what?
It says here 933 and then
933. Okay, something. Okay, I did write it down. I'm not quite sure what happened there. 933 something.
967.
967. Okay, that sounds about right. Okay. All right.
No, that doesn't sound right because it doesn't end on a 0.
Oh, we can't end it. You can't end it.
But let's say that the chat is not entirely sure.
Okay.
What the first 3 digits are, and definitely not sure on the last 2.
I think 933 is right. So let me go back. Redo. So let's get that back in. I think it was 93. I'm going to put 933000 because I'm pretty sure the 933 is correct. Yeah. Right. Okay. Okay. 964 930. 964 630. Okay, thank you. That's awesome. So Dina's sorting this out. She's a lot more organised than I am. Anyway, we're just talking. We have a nice conversation about holidays in Spain.
Now they've started.
Yep. So we better now concentrate on the game. Okay. We'll come back to Spain or holiday destinations later. Always a nice subject.
I recommend Slovenia to a lot of people. It's beautiful.
I do work in Slovenia, so I've been to Slovenia a lot of times, but not to the pretty part. It's the industrial. So.
I've been to the pretty part.
Yep.
It's close though. Slovenia's small, so you're never too far away from the pretty part.
That's true. Yeah.
So Craig.
Okay, Craig.
Control of the ball and trying to get it back up to the upper part of the playfield.
And Craig is a classic. Expert is probably the right word. He knows these machines really well. He's also very great technique for classics. So you'll see him playing this hopefully in a really good way.
Trying to backhand that little scoop up there.
Okay, he needs to get back in control here. Great,
Has some classics one at home.
It was just slightly too late with that. Okay, and in practice, got the in-lane 3 times on that shot.
Somebody inviting you for their birthday.
Travel to Romania on the 24th of June to have a drink with me for my 50th birthday. Frank, happy 50th birthday. Whether we will get there, I'm not sure. We've taken a lot of holidays already for this 11-day marathon pinball stream. But put it on hold. I will let you know. Similar, a big call out to Neil McRae. The reason I put a line round here is that Neil is the latest of the IFPA sponsors. So his sponsor name, his logo appears on here. It's the last one before the Stern one. And Neil actually gave us an invite yesterday to the UK Open. It's paying for flights and hotels. That is so great. Thank you so much for that, Neil. Okay, all right. So Craig, back in. He needs to get back in control. Okay, that's nice. And he's not quite timing. Okay, that's better. Okay, so he's got the completion there. Okay, he needs to keep going. He knows he's got some great scores. Oh, and he's back in danger. Okay, nice.
He is having some bad luck. Like a lot of the balls that are at the top, are disappearing.
Yep. They're just bouncing over.
To the right and to the left.
Like that, he could have so easily kept that up there. Okay, flipper's closed, so he should be able to take that last target. And same again, he just bounced. And that, yeah. And this is danger.
Oh, there he goes.
Okay, unfortunately out. So 182,000. It's one more ball. He needs to catch 433 to get into second place. And 964 to take the lead from Jason. So He's really got to have a good ball 3 here. And Trent, not really off the mark. He needs to get some score on the board. Okay, and that's a horrible position because you're gonna sort of micro flip, and yeah, the flippers come open on a timer. So that again was hard for him, wasn't it? That was
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
nearly. Just watch this. That nearly managed to. This is how you wiggle the ball back out of an outlane. So just watch this.
Trying like it was
Okay.
like, do I want to pick up there?
Just didn't. And the players can do that by shaking the machine side to side without operating the tilt bob. Skill way beyond my capability. So another completion for Craig.
Trent.
Oh, sorry, Trent. That must have been the punch ball then.
But then you thought he was playing the punch ball.
Okay, he was playing the plunge ball.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Do we want to know what score, what player 2 is?
No, we don't. Okay, so he's back in good shape again here. He's making the completions. Okay, back to the bottom. Oh, and straight down the middle. I don't think it can be enabled. It must be switched off because nobody has used it, and of these 4 players, they would have at least pressed it once during what we've seen so far.
Like at least by accident, because it is a button that's on the side there.
Yep.
Oh
dear.
I do think it actually moved up. I think he tried.
All right. Okay. So 235. So the best Craig can take here is a 3, and that is obviously dependent on Trent. Trent will be trying his best to firstly get past Craig and then to continue to move up to get past the other 2 players. So okay, here he goes. And he's struggling. He's not quite. Doesn't seem to get control of the ball. And unfortunately, that's out. So Trent will take a 1, so he's in danger. Craig probably with a 3 could also be in danger. Jason takes the win. He gets 7, and César the 5. Okay, so we will move.
Both Craig and Trent are the ones that are closer to the bubble than César and Jason, just by 2 points. But those 2 points can make a difference.
Absolutely. Okay, so we'll go now to, I'm going to guess rig 3, to this one. Okay, so ACDC, and this is a Lucy edition. Okay, so this is game 3 of 3, but they haven't played game 1 yet, so we will be going back to Paragon after this game. Dina will also look for what else. Oh, Nöbl. Oh, they're in practice. Okay, everything good, everything fine. So ACDC, machine I've owned. It was my very first new in-box machine, actually bought from here, Freddy's Pinball Paradise, back in 2013. So they practice in the bell shop. That's nice as well with the cannon. I say this is purely practice. So just watch these people playing. Dina will find another game, so we can bring the second playfield view very shortly. Okay, JD's trying to follow you. The little tail wags like mad when she gets any attention. So. Go to sleep, baby. Go and lie down. Okay, so let's. We're still in practice at the moment, so we can leave the wagging tail of the puppy in the background there. And okay, that's Dina, the puppy's mother, of course. The similarity is quite noticeable. Yeah, I think. So JD now getting a cuddle I don't get many cuddles anymore. Most of the cuddles go to the. It's okay. It's got some Zoom. So, yeah, Zoom's only for the dog. Yeah.
Makes sense.
So maybe you need to bring your cat next time to Pinball Stream, and we can get some cat or kitten cams. Is it a kitten or is it a cat?
I mean, he's past 1 yet now, so
Past 1, so
it's a cat.
Probably a cat.
Full on cat now, yeah.
And any particular type or a mix?
It's a Siberian.
Oh.
Siberian cats are long-haired cats that are hypoallergenic. So I'm very allergic to cats, but not to Siberians. So
she's hypoallergic, or however you pronounce that word.
Hypoallergenic.
Yeah, as in yes, you don't have allergies against the dog. So she is as well. She doesn't shed.
Yeah. Also for the cat, it depends what you're allergic to. I'm allergic to the dander of the cat.
Yeah.
And it's a type of hormone that goes into the dander that I'm allergic to. And these cats don't have that hormone. So he definitely sheds. There's a lot of hair all over the house, but yeah, we even bought pieces of Oscar with us on our clothes.
Nice.
It just doesn't go away.
Okay, but that's good because it's like remembering.
Oh yeah.
There's a bit there.
Yes,
that's nice. Yeah, so we're still in practice here. Okay, so we're talking about dogs and cats, which is fine. We were talking about holidays prior to that. We will be very soon getting onto this game, and Dina will say we'll get us a second game to watch at that time.
I wonder what modes we're gonna see. I've noticed some people pick Hell's Bells. I've always been a rock and roll train.
Yeah, rock and roll train is actually pretty much the worst mode you can choose. You know this game?
I know it a little bit.
Okay, I had this. This is my first two inbox machine, so I actually learned pretty much all the way through it. And the problem with rock and roll train is the start shot is the left ramp, okay, but you have to shoot the right ramp as well within like pretty much your next shot. Otherwise, you lose the first ramp again. So starting the mode is actually really difficult. It's two ramps, not one shot, whereas pretty much all of the other modes are a single shot to start the mode.
I've always just looped the left ramp and got points and go towards multi-ball. That's why I pick it, because it builds towards multi-ball.
Yeah, but you haven't started the mode.
You start the mode when you plunge, right?
No, you start the mode by hitting the qualifying shot. So, but I'll show you as we go further through. So, if you take, for example, a whole lot of rosy, you go over a top lane, and it starts the mode. So all of the song jackpots light, and you work all the way through the song shots. And during multi-ball, that's great because you're getting a jackpot, and you're also getting a song shot. Yeah, rock and roll train, you have to hit the left ramp and then immediately the right ramp in order to start the mode, to start the song. Yeah. And so people choose that because it's a ramp mode. But it's actually, if you're in a multi-ball, then you're going to get it because you're going to shoot in both the ramps. But as a mode to start from, you're actually better with a lot of rosy is probably the favourite because the things start all the time. You'll also see players choosing Thunderstruck, which are the three stand-up targets in front of the ramps, and they cycle backwards and forwards, and you have to hit the lit shot in order to enable the song. So you'll see people backhand the very. If I can find the mouse, you'll see people backhand this target here. So they'll wait for the sequence to come over, backhand that shot. That starts Thunderstruck. So any of the three Thunderstruck targets then are song jackpots. Yep. Anyway, you'll see we go through. Hell's Bells is a great choice. Why are they playing this as? Oh, they're playing 4-player. That's great. So why are they playing a 2-player game? The songs on this machine are just tremendous. The ACDC album that this is from is the only ACDC album I own. Okay, but it's all the songs from this machine. It's tremendous. Thunderstruck, okay.
I think there's a stuck ball in the scoop.
Oh, okay.
But here's what I like. If the ball would kick out, isn't the mode started because the lights are lit?
Nope. Just watch when it does throw out. at the moment he's still got the option to select the mode. So it's Thunderstruck is showing him. Oh, say that's Thunderstruck. So now they're cycling backwards and forwards. You have to hit the lit one, okay, and then it will light all of the song shots on the playfield. So it's still not lit. Yeah, still not lit. Still not lit because he's not hit the lit target. So
I guess like we are talking about something different because I see this as being in a mode because the shot that you need to shoot for the mode is lit.
no, it's got to start. To start the song.
Yeah, but you're talking about the song jackpot stuff.
Yeah, but to start the song, he's not started the song. Okay, he's in the song mode. Okay, so he's in Thunderstruck is playing in the background. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And you'll see as soon as he hits one, okay, he might hit it here. Oh, sorry, that's the bell. So he's still not there. He's still, and you see his score is 1.6 million.
Our disagreement is semantics, according to the chat, and that's what I think too.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So it's not disagreements. Okay, we're just normally I'm right.
Except when you're wrong.
Except when I'm wrong.
Yep.
And then I'm normally right when I'm wrong.
But I think he's not. He may make that shot now, but he was definitely trying to get the bell going.
Okay, there you go. So all of the other shots light blue, and then every one of those shots will give him 250,000. Whereas before you do that, they are really low scoring because they're not enabled. Whole Lotta Rosie is a mode where the song starts by any one of the rollovers. So as soon as he goes through the rollover, okay, all the song shots are now lit. So they're all purple, and I think they're only worth 125,000 points because Rosie is not a particularly high scoring mode.
I still like my strategy because I like to get into multi-balls quickly as possible. So I'm gonna hit that left ramp.
Yeah.
What César is shooting right now.
And don't change the strategy. Just change the song. Yeah. Because rock and roll doesn't help you with the multi-ball. It's only the ramp song. Anyway, all right. Let's skip past that. Right. Okay. So this is César.
I like that you can do that in this game. Like depends on like how fast the ball comes, but sometimes you can just loop the ramp and get into multi-ball as quickly as possible. He's got it lit now, his jam multi-ball.
Okay, so just once
You can see over there that it's flashing, and you started on the right ramp.
Okay, like you can back on that, can't you? So we've seen that this weekend. Great shot. Multi-ball starts.
So a lot of people will go for the bell because if you hit the bell a couple of times, you'll get your playfield multiplier going. But you have to keep hitting the bell. Right now, his playfield multiplier is not going yet. I think he needs a few more shots at the bell to get that going.
Oh, and he's out of multi-ball. There's no multi-ball ball saver. So that's the end of multi-ball. That was really, really fast. Yeah.
The other two multi-balls are a little bit more difficult to get. For one, you need to shoot the... Is it both loops or just one?
Either loop. Either loop will move you towards two.
It's getting those TNT targets down a couple of times, which is quite dangerous.
Yeah. And it's actually any of the targets. So it can be the targets here or the targets here. And you need to complete a bank of targets a number of times, depending on settings, to get to album 3 times. Is that the setting we're on? Okay, so three banks have to be completed.
Yeah, I can see that that's something that, like later in the game, you're going to see like how much have I done.
Yeah. People tend not to specifically shoot for album, but if it's nearly there, if you've got like 3 of the rock targets complete, it's worth shooting the last one.
Yes.
Because album multi-ball is the most valuable of the 3.
Yeah, it's also a 3-ball multi, right? Where
2.
at least jam is 2. I'm not sure about tour. Tour also
2 as well.
Yeah.
So through the top rollovers. So again, all of the songs relight. So it's getting points for every major shot on the board. So he's on 10 million already, and this is why people like to play Rosie. It's every time you go back up the top, like now, he actually went all the way through, then you get that relight, and so but you're building points. It might not be a huge number, but you are building points. He's also doing well on these lights at the bottom here. They come from completing the inlane sequence.
So let's see what Craig picks right here. He's a thunderstruck kind of guy.
Oh, that was a really, really fast train. No, unlucky. Okay. Trent, so things not going Craig's way at the moment. He took a 3 on game 1. We are rooting for him. We'd love him to get through to the cut point. That's the case with all of these 4 players. So, you know, it's difficult to say we want one to do better than the other. I've known Craig for many, many years. So if I'm going to show any favouritism, it is likely to be to the UK guy. So come on, Craig. Let's see you play. So Trent again is on Rosie. So, but he's shooting ramps, and this is exactly the right approach. Just keep shooting ramps. Start that jam multi-ball. Get points on the table. Get yourself some ball time, and just keep building. So, yeah, nice patience, letting the ball bounce over. Okay, that's looking dangerous. He's not got the position of those ramp shots right. That, you know, when it's one of these machines where you get it right and you keep going left, right, left, right, and you think, wow, this is I can really play this game, yeah. And then you get a ball like that, and you're just hitting it too late, and it goes off to the targets. And on the days when things are not going your way, the ball goes down. Cut line is 32, so the top 32 players advance to the playoffs, and that is after this round. So round 8, the final round of qualifications. These players have everything to play for. These are all cut line players, and yeah, maybe 1 or maybe 2 of these will progress. The others will not.
Okay, let's see what Jason Werdrick can do. So I think actually only César so far had a really good ball.
Yep. Okay, so he started Thunderstruck. Now, if he shoots a ram, the jackpot you get, I think, is 500 million. I'm not sure, but it is. Oh, isn't
Safe there.
He's got away with that. Yes. Okay. Okay, just take a minute. Okay,
Yes.
that's very sensible. Just let the tilt bob settle. Get back in control of your adrenaline. Okay, because that was very, very nearly tilted himself out of that ball. He needs 3 ramps for jam multi-ball.
I'm struggling backhanding the ground there.
And you know it's.
I've seen César do it on the fly, but.
Okay, so okay, that's better. Okay, so. Okay, so 5 million is on now. Thunderstruck is a great mode for multi-ball because you hit those targets all the time anyway. Okay. Oh, and he drains. Oh wow! And he I think that was the last ramp for multi-ball. Can I leave you to it just for a second?
Definitely.
I'll go and take the baby through.
Yes.
Should I take her?
Oh yeah, thanks, Danny. All right, we've got one of the JDL team coming in to walk the dog. That's really nice. Ah dear, sorry, you're stuck back with me again.
No problem.
Sorry about that. Right.
So César. Okay.
So he's strongly in the lead. Well, he can change his song here. Okay, and the choice of whether to change song is depending on how close you are to other multi-balls. So if you were on like close to album, you would choose a drop target mode because you are shooting those anyway.
Yep.
And if you're on close to a multi-ball, you'd choose War Machine. So the left orbit was in that multi-ball. Thanks to the follow, Brett. Much appreciated. We can watch Escher in the background.
Do a million loops on Shadow.
Yeah, you can also from the whole camera there you can see another game going on, so we could actually zoom in there. I'm on that now. I'm on the wrong camera. Oh no, no. Let me do that later. Right, okay, let's focus on this game.
César in tour multi-ball. Getting some TNT targets. Stepping at a ball.
Oh, of course, this is also a premium, so the lower playfield is in action, yeah, people are not choosing the mode that uses the lower playfield, but it's a full playfield down there. It's full size flippers.
So his jam multi-ball is lit now, and he's draining right away, but he'll have that for ball 3.
Yep. Okay, come on, Craig. You can do it. Should have a little Union Jack to wave here.
Where's your British flag?
I know there's no British flag on there because there's no. The only British call out in Attack from Mars is London Bridge is burning down, which it's not really that appropriate for a player playing the ball.
Isn't one that's called talking about tea?
Oh, maybe yes. We could do the tea time. We could use that. Okay, Cyrock, who's on the chat normally, is a German friend of mine in Dusseldorf, and he does the MP3 extractions of machines for me for the call outs. So, he's done me the whole of Attack from Mars. So, Cyrock can check. Okay, so he's straight in there. Look, he's gonna check it.
Blast those Martians. That's it.
Hey, let's have that, and we can use that with a Union Jack, and we can have a UK
Union Jack and a cup of tea.
A cup of tea on it, even better. Okay, thanks very much. Awesome. Right, okay. So Craig had another pretty disastrous ball there.
Yeah.
He's really going to have to do something on ball 3 if he's going to survive this cut.
I do agree with Kirk though. One ball is all you need.
Yep.
One good ball.
One good ball. yeah. One ball is all you need. If it's a good point.
So Trent,
okay, so that's better. Oh,
he's working his way towards jam multi-ball.
Don't go. Oh, that's really sad. I mean, he was really focused there. He was going solidly for those ram shots. Okay, channel points looking good. 1700 on. Okay, all right, nice for the. This is all the predictions and everything that people are betting on the different games. 1700 points. Wow, that's up. You know, that's a lot of points.
I mean, César is in the lead. So.
He is in the lead. Yeah. So okay, so you know, when you got this amount of points on a game, it totally affects what you're thinking.
Yeah.
You know, come on, Jason, let's drain quickly.
Yeah.
Oh dear. The rain in Spain. Okay, yeah.
So Jason's stepping up right now. He's kind of checking his stats and see what he needs for what. He does have his jam multi-ball lit right now.
Yep. And
he needs one more target to
album. Yeah. So based on that, I would choose Thunderstruck as the mode. I think I'm not sure. What did you? I think he started in Thunderstruck.
He did. Yes.
So if he's that close to album, I would probably stay in it. And people are right. This is the back of Keith Elwyn. We can see here. I think. Can you recognise the back of Keith Elwyn?
Looks like a key to me.
It looks like somebody said it's the ass of pinball. So as in the Keith that bad. don't mean as in, you know, Keith's an ass. I mean, people are recognising Keith's ass because it's a recognisable ass. Just trying to pull back from a possible insult of the best pinball player I've ever known. Okay.
Jason.
You want to ask either Craig or Trent? They after they played their third game, because it would be nice to have in. Okay, so that's good for the channel points. So Jason is not going to win this game with 8 million points.
Nope.
And he's actually in real danger there because
He really is, yeah.
because players 3 and players 4, you know, they've had two pretty much house balls so far.
Yeah. I thought it was like, I do think there's something to say for what he was trying to do. Like he was trying to get like more shot in and probably like clear one more bank so he could start 2 multi-balls at the same time.
Yeah,
But he's also putting himself in a lot of danger, and
Right.
you know there's no extra ball after this, so maybe he just like should have just like started his jam multi-ball.
Soren, thanks for the
There's
follow.
something to say for both of them.
Yeah. And Soren, if you are the Soren, the ROM guy, then thank you for all the awesome work you do on reprogramming a lot of these machines. Soren is an unusual name, so I can't imagine there being too many Sorens.
Is it Danish?
Yes, I believe so.
I don't think it's too unusual there.
Oh, okay. So, good point.
I at least think there's a Danish in the band, a Soren in the band Aqua. You know, that does the Barbie Girl songs.
Okay, yeah.
But I may be wrong.
Good international knowledge. That,
All because of Aqua and Barbie Girl.
nice. Okay, so César here. He's round straight out.
That's true. He was trying to short plunge to get it to the flipper. Yeah, pretty common name in Denmark.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Okay. Excuse me.
But it is the correct
It is the one. Thanks very much, Soren. And you were in folder. I don't think I got much of a chance to talk to you. I do apologise. We need to spend a bit more time together next time you're down with us. Craig Pullen, this is a big ball for Craig. He knows that. He needs the run of the ball. He needs a few good shots. 2 ramps to right light, multi-ball. 1 multi-ball is probably not enough. There is virtually no ball saver on here. You've got to remember to press that action button. It's going to give you some points at the end if you're draining. Okay.
Let's get
Keep control. Nice. Okay. It's still, it's in danger whenever this is happening. Okay, he's back again. Nail the shot. Come on. Oh, but he survived.
Let that settle. There's a little smile there.
That's scary. I'm going to put in the scary egg on.
Mm-hmm.
He's on Thunderstruck, which he knows is a great scoring mode. Don't even concern yourself with lighting it. Just get the bloody ramps hit. Okay, that's it. Okay. He's now got Thunderstruck lit as well. Just this one ramp. Oh, well played. Awesome. Okay, this is his chance. He's on Thunderstruck, which is a really high scoring mode during multi-ball. He hits the bell. He needs to survive some shots here. There's virtually no ball save on this multi-ball. It's still on now. Okay, yep. He gets, the ramp rejects.
What's the ball save?
Still coming back. The VIP button will restart his multi-ball. Okay, he needs, I think, 3 of the song shots to get the adder ball. And he will have 3 VIP passes left. Press the VIP button. Oh no, still, okay, so he did. Okay, great.
He's got a bell shot. Will some more follow? Will he get into his...
10 million, get control. Okay. Just remember what an awesome player you are, Craig. Keep this multis on 2 times playfield. Okay. Need to hit the shots. Come on.
It's out of multi-ball.
It's out of 2 times as well. Oh, he's back in. He's back in 2. Okay, still in 2 times playfield.
If you hit it a few more times, it'll go into 3x, but that is, of course, dangerous.
Okay, nice. Nice again. So 1.4, 10 million song jackpot here. Make sure you hit it. Fire.
Oh,
it didn't go down.
He hit it right on the side and it
Yeah.
didn't go down.
Okay, you can get it again. Need to complete the inlanes to light the cannon. Come on, Craig. Look at that. This is real tension. Okay, it'll also be not far from it. Don't drain. Don't drain. Okay. Oh, careful. Okay, settle down. Nice backhand. 2 more for second jam. Don't drain. Don't drain.
Well, he's also on 2
One more.
dangers. He needs to be careful, but he's doing a great job right now. His
Oh,
jam is
great
lit again.
single ball flip to a save. Okay, he's got right. Okay, come on, nail it. And it has to be the right ramp now because he needs to start the multi-ball. So, and he gets it. Okay, right. He's now in good shape. Okay. He doesn't have any VIP passes left, so he doesn't have the ability to restart. He does have the ability to relight the cannon and get the song jackpot back. If he wanted to be really sure here, go for the bell, get his 2 times running again. That'd be 20 million plus on the song jackpot from the cannon. He's just wanting points at the moment, and okay, this is actually really nice to see. 25 million and climbing. His song jackpot would be enough to put him in first place.
Oh, he got lucky there. It's sometimes very difficult to see with the cannon.
Yeah, and it's and when you're playing, it's horrible,
Yes.
isn't it? It goes behind there.
Okay.
Hit it.
There
Yeah, 18 million. Wow, that's like a super jackpot. Well played.
1 good ball is all you need.
1 good ball is all you need. Okay.
Of course, Trent can also have that 1
Oh,
good ball.
absolutely. But he's pulled back from from the depths of despair to a glimmer of hope.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
And wow, that was an awesome bit of pinball. And look, this is why we wanted to bring you these groups, because these groups are playing for the lives. Yeah,
We are.
that was really awesome. A big round of applause for Craig Pullen, #1 player in the UK. Fantastic, Mr. Whiscat. We've got Kirk on here from Tilt as well. We've got Neil, of course. We've got Rich Mallet. So many of the UK guys tune in to JDL Pinball. Well, there's so many pinball guys tune in for the World Championship. So why wouldn't you? Absolutely awesome. Don't rule out this guy yet. He's had again 2 house balls. Oh, that was a big move, and that was. I mean, Craig did that at the beginning of his ball, and we thought, wow, that's going to be the end of it. So
Just have to be careful, knowing now that you have 2 dangers.
yep. So let the thing settle. Let's. Did you see how many he needs to complete? I didn't see the number of shots for jam. I wasn't paying attention. So. Hola to Rosie, great ACDC song. Can't help but sing along to it. Okay, so how many more ramps? Oh, it's firing the cannon. Okay, so is it multi-ball? Okay, so here we go.
Going for the bell there.
Wait for the bell. Shoot the bell again would be a sensible shot.
How many bell shots is it? Is it 2?
Shoot, I think it's 3 to start, but again it's a setting, so
Yeah, and then you want to keep shooting the bell.
Craig is coming after the big one.
Okay,
Okay,
perfect.
thanks.
Fun. Did Florian see that Craig is coming?
He got a Lazarus there. Did you see that? That was that kept his multi-ball in play with the Lazarus. Just watch this. I think it's about now.
There you go. Yep. Back in.
And he picked it back up again. Oh, that was awesome.
I think Florian just said that Craig is coming after he won Paragon.
All right, okay, that's nice confidence, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so it's down to 2 balls. Still in play. He's on 2 times playfield. He's got his scores accelerating upwards. And it's again, it's nice to see. Okay, drops out. Did he have any VIP passes? Did he use them? Probably used them already. Okay. So Craig pulls himself into 3rd place at the moment. Now chasing César on 36 million. He needs to really relight his socks, so he wants to go back up to the top of the playfield, go over the rollovers, okay, and finally drain. So bad luck to Trent. Well done, really, really well done to Craig. Craig will take a 7 there. César will take 5. Jason, well, am I right there? No, Trent 3 and Jason 1. So pretty much a reversal of what we saw in the first round.
So that puts Craig in the lead in this group here.
So
Going into Paragon.
Winter Paragon, which is on rig 3.
Seeing Rich Mallet in the chat.
Yeah.
Rich, haven't seen you in a very long time.
No, he's not been travelling recently.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
But it's always fun when he was. So
he's been in co-commentary for me many times, and he's another so knowledgeable guy. And he's actually great at whenever you get Rich in chat, he says, "Hi, we're here at Freddy's Pinball Paradise for the IFPA18 World Pinball Championships, and we're here with JDL String." He's got that. It's sort of, and he will do that every 20 minutes or so, because there are new viewers coming all the time, and the stream tells you where we are, but often it's just nice to have that reinforced by the voice.
okay.
Okay, prediction is up. Rich is running predictions as well as Dalton from the USA. Thanks, Richard. Richard is another one of the moderators. So the moderators are doing an absolutely awesome job this weekend. If you've not noticed, we also have a social media guy working, one of our team, Florian. He's posting regularly on Instagram. So you've seen lots and lots of photographs from the venue. Follow all those on Instagram. We'd love to get the Instagram.
New Zealand is watching too.
Oh, New Zealand is watching. We should therefore have been showing Tyler. Okay, yeah, there's a challenge. Are you?
I think they use the word reckon a lot.
Okay, reckon.
I reckon that's correct.
I reckon.
Yeah, but that's only what I got from watching New Zealand movies.
Okay, reckon. Of course, Tyler Dipper. Yeah, Tyler Dipper is here. He was doing. He did really well overnight in the last couple of rounds here, and he was. I think he was in position 43 at the start of round 7 and 8. So let's go and have a look at the standings. See if we can find Tyler, shall we? You'll find it on your phone a lot quicker than I'll find it.
My internet is not so good.
Tyler Dipper, so he's there on 102 points. Tyler Dipper is going to qualify based on that's pretty, but it's actually pretty close to the cut line. And okay, other players here can pass, but at the moment he's in 15th. Tyler Dipper is going through to the top 32. That is absolutely tremendous. That young guy, he has helped me on 3 or 4 different pinball streams, starting at Kurt Lewis WCPP tournament in Belgium. We just got the puppy, okay? Dina couldn't come, she had to look after the puppy. And Tyler was the guy there, and he was dashing around, he was under the machines, he was pulling cables, he was great. And he sat in commentary with confidence. He's a 15-year-old young lad, yeah? And he sort of soaks in knowledge. And he was so quick on the training to move the rigs and what buttons to press on the stream decks and everything else. It was a joy. Yeah. So really, it'd be great to see him in the playoffs. So, okay, let's go back to, we're on rig 3 actually. So we'll go back to here. We can go to rig 3 and rig 1. I might do that because we have Vigo playing here on Tron.
Josh Sharpe, actually.
Okay, let's take the comment.
Let's see which group that is.
So, okay, so we want to follow the group on the left because we've seen their game 1 and game 2. This is their game 3. They're still in practice at the moment, so we're just keeping that on there so that we can let you know.
Group that's playing Tron right now, it's Josh Sharpe in the lead with 7 points, Travis Murray with 5 points, Brian O'Neill.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye, baby. JD is leaving the building. She's going to be looked after and spoilt to death. by Freddy's family. So thanks very much. Okay.
And Arno,
No, no.
What?
Tyler, no, you're not. I'll call you in though. Yeah, I'll get you in. Yeah. So that's Tyler Dipper just coming to, like, he can't believe it. He's going to qualify. I want to actually see him actually above the cut line when the round ends.
Yeah.
He will be so excited.
So Paragon has started now. They are done practicing. So Craig played his first ball and. Oh, the replay doesn't work?
A bit, no, a bit burger, just the normal beer. I think it's past beer o'clock. Yeah.
I hit the replay button, but it doesn't work for the double.
Oh no, it doesn't work for the double playfield, unfortunately. Yeah.
I just had a really nice Lazarus.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, just bounced back in.
And that's the area of death. What's it called? This area on Paragon? It has a name.
Oh, the Beast Layer.
Oh, the Beast. Yeah.
Oh wait, and I'm seeing, is that a new trend? That there's no upper flipper here? It's gone?
Where's the upper flipper gone? Somebody's stolen a flipper.
So weird.
Wow. Okay, Europe was anti.
You
could never scissor because it. No,
the guide here. That was always there.
Why would you remove a flipper?
I don't know. We can ask Craig. Maybe he knows.
Yeah. Okay. When we get Craig in, when he's because he said he's going to win this, so you know. I mean, maybe
he's having a stuck ball.
Stuck ball there, but they're still in practice, so we'll.
No, they're not in practice. This is his game.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, they'll probably call for attack.
Yep.
This is going to be challenged. Dina, go to Paragon. They need to take the glass off and the pinball. Go to Paragon.
So.
Cheers, Tom. Okay, this will be the best beer I've ever tasted. I've never got anything free from Tom Graff yet. Okay. Good luck. Cheers, Tom.
So what they want to do, like when the ball is unstuck, Craig wants to get this. You basically want to build your bonus here, and then eventually get your bonus X up on over here.
Eventually, work your way all the way through past the time slide.
Yeah.
But
then, like even if you get like 3x bonus, it will make such a difference.
Huge difference. So yeah, Paragon's just one of those really nice classic machines, isn't it? It's a really wide body, and so you can see here we've got our playfield camera zoomed all the way out, and it still can't pick up the whole of the playfield. So okay, so
ball unstuck, back on the flipper.
okay, so that's one of our tech guys here at Freddy's, and it
actually looks like
it's Brian. Sorry, it's Brian. It's not one of our tech guys. That's Brian.
It's one of the IFPA guys.
Yep, well, another awesome TD and competition runner.
Mm-hmm. So Craig trying to get that ball.
Thanks, Dave.
To his right flipper. Getting his targets down.
And it's that patience. You've got to let the ball bounce. You've not got to take. Temptation is to flip the ball away. So on these machines, that is always the wrong thing to do. You have to be patient. Okay, gets the second. Use the top flipper to feed it down.
Very nice catch there.
Really nice. Okay.
It's got the 2x bonus now. Trying to get the ball back onto that flipper.
Okay, times 3.
Bonus.
This is great play by Craig Pullen. Okay, so he's actually trying to feed over there. Not quite working.
Well, what is his interest? The Beast Layer? And he's
the Beast. But he's not going to survive that. That's down the outlay.
Let's say what this bonus will do for him.
Okay, nice bonus there. You can see it counting up 170, 180, 181,000 points.
Okay, go after this.
Okay, so this is a plunge ball. So, okay, that one, just ignore that one. Action, of course, going on Tron. That was a unfortunate drain there. Tron, wonderful machine, great machine to stream. Has the fluorescent tubes around the ramps in order to look like the Tron of the film. Oh, and he gets unfortunate drain there. So, okay, César, 395. That's not a very good ball one. He won't be very happy with that. Dave the Train, is that a good score? 18, yeah, 181 is a good score. You know, people can blow up Paragon. Okay, so taking Paragon up to 500-600 is where the players will want to be. Craig knows this machine extremely well. That's why he was confident. That's why he was saying he's going to come and commentate after he's won the Paragon game. He fancies himself on this, and let's just see how he does. So
if you can, I was going to say if you can get some bonus X down because he's got 30,000 in bonus already.
Yep.
But unfortunately, the Beast Layer.
But the bonus carries forward game to game. So if you can have a good ball 1, then that's a lot better than a good ball 3.
Yes. So let's write down his score. It's an easy one.
Oh right, okay. So that's finished, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
229 000.
Okay.
So César.
Oh wow, that was mean.
That was very mean for him. He ends with 73930.
7930.
739.
73930.
0.
Okay, so Craig currently in first place, but I would say that's not safe. 229 is not a huge score on Paragon. You really need to make more on ball 3. Paragon is 5 ball. It's Paragon 5 ball.
No, it's 3 balls. The solid states are all 3 balls.
Yeah. Okay, so it's only the old classics.
Yeah, the only one with like a physical rail.
Yeah.
Those will be on 5 balls.
Josh made a big move on Tron there, which he survived. And he's shooting for the disc at the moment. Oh, an unfortunate drain.
I think I know which group we're going to follow after this.
Yep.
Because Group 7, I mean, like they're playing on Tron right now, but Group 7 has not finished any of their games. So that will be...
Okay.
That's Cayle, George, Arvid, Andrei, and Roberto's group.
I think there's a good chance we may be.
I think so too, because there's...
So do you want to stay in and commentate on...
I'll stay,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
If I get Craig in, I'll probably leave you and Craig to it for a while.
Sounds good.
Just get a little bit more variety in here.
So they are Trent practicing right now.
So we are going. The main focus at the moment is this group on Paragon. Okay, so they are playing for the death. Okay, the top player in the group will almost certainly qualify. The second may qualify. The third and fourth almost certainly won't qualify.
Yes.
So Craig in good shape, yes, with the points he has so far, but he could still take a 3 here. And,
yeah, Craig's final score was
229.
229,000.
Hello.
Hello.
It's getting very, very tense. Okay? And you want to come in, Craig?
Come on then.
Okay. We can't see you,
No, that's fine.
So
That's
this
fine.
is we can actually bring you in very quickly. You've just seen this on stream anyway.
What were you surprised by?
I was surprised by where's the other flipper on Paragon?
I know, yeah. So it's a European version of Paragon. Yeah.
Never had a flipper.
No.
We thought somebody had stolen.
No, it's never had one, and I've actually got this game with no second flipper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're used to playing it.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. It's exactly the same as this.
That is quite interesting.
Yeah, they took the second flipper out because so many people complained. They thought it was cheating. The fact that you could get scissored between the flippers.
Okay, but you couldn't because it was the guide rail was always always protecting you. So
Yeah.
it was a double flipper game that you couldn't get scissors on.
Yeah. Weird, eh? But
I wonder if that was then a later mod. I wonder if it started off with a flipper and the guide rail.
yeah, so
here.
it's actually all the information, all the stuff is underneath the playfield.
Yeah,
ready
yeah.
to fit it back in. It just got shipped without it. You know, it's
You
weird.
just
Isn't
need
it?
to put a hole in there.
Yeah, so weird.
It's quite
Okay, so here we go then. This is my tournament life on the line.
Yes.
How safe do you feel with 200?
Not safe enough at all. It's a very, very nice plane.
That's what we were saying.
Yeah.
It's you're in a sort of almost safe point. If you can take a 5 here, I think you'd be fine.
I don't know. I might be in a playoff for 5, so I'm not sure.
Let's see what Trent's gonna do. He's
So he's going. So
getting his first target.
what I noticed on this game was that the spinner was so juiced. So I was like, I want to get the 20 straight away.
Yeah.
If I can, and lock it in.
Because it's there ball to ball.
Yeah, exactly right. And then that retains. So that was my first port of call, really.
Yeah, I saw you making that shot first. I think you shot one of the drop targets down and then went straight to
Yeah.
the spinner.
So he's got 16 times 3. So this is a great first ball from Trent. Honestly, this game plays so nice. I was thinking 700,000, 800,000 to be honest. Yeah.
And yeah, the trouble is you've got some great players playing here. So
Oh, yeah.
there's no gimmies. It's you.
Definitely. There you go.
Got
So
it,
it's
20,000.
20k. So he's at 60k now on his bonus, which is a wonderful start.
It's definitely a great start.
Okay. It's a good start from Trent,
Yep.
and he's got that 20k locked in.
Yep. So,
So-
96,000. So he just needs some bonus multipliers.
Yeah, which is what my plan was on ball 3, and then unfortunately I just didn't get much of a flip.
So we're just giving people a lot of extra pinball, so that's why we're streaming 2 games. We are mostly commentating on Paragon since they are in their last game right now, and they're doing player 3 and 4 at the moment, so they're almost done with this group. And this is the group that's on the bubble.
Yeah.
Yep. This is
There are a few groups on the bubble, to be fair. Yeah, I appreciate you following us.
Well, it was. I think there were screams. From
Yeah,
the chat. Craig.
I've heard it.
I mean,
Your brother's hanging out in the chat too.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's rough from Jason. Very rough.
So yeah, thanks for the call outs in the chat. UK guys can be embarrassing, you know.
Oh yeah. But I appreciate the support,
Well,
everybody.
you've got Rich Mallet in there, you've got Kirk in there, you've got Dave the Train, you've got so
Wizcats in there, Paul's in
Wiz
there.
Wizcats in there as well. Yeah.
Appreciate it, guys. Fingers crossed, I've done enough, but if not, then I've still loved every minute of it. It's been just an amazing tournament. The place is incredible. Freddy's is awesome.
Yep.
People are amazing. You know, all of it's just wonderful. So,
And the stream's not bad.
oh,
That's
not too bad, I guess.
that's not too shabby for a stream.
Oh, Trent.
Oh, Trent, come on. I mean, obviously, there's mixed feelings involved
Oh,
here,
yeah,
but
yeah. So he needs 105k on his last ball. But Jason, obviously, can get it together here as well.
So some people were wondering why you were not using the tap pass.
I started
right
with it.
flipper.
So these, it's an interesting one. The flipper buttons actually are not your stock Bally flipper buttons. They've been changed for another kind of version of them, and it's slightly heavier than what I'm used to. So I managed to get the tap going, but I just wasn't confident, you know.
Yeah.
So I was just lobbing it out, and that was working fine. I felt really good on the game. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So
Oh jeez.
Jason.
that's the pilot error I was talking about
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah, and we're going to have a stream button for pilot error. Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
going to be.
It's gonna
We
be
could
a
actually use
great
the
distraction.
we could use the aeroplane from Tommy, video mode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a great show. Okay, here's Trent. Tournament life.
So Josh in Sea of Simulation. That's not on Paragon. I hasten to add.
No, it's not.
Sea of,
Typical Josh to do that on Paragon though.
Wow.
yeah, true. Yeah. Let's change the rules. So.
31, 21.
Oh, the beast
Oh,
lady.
inlay.
That was a lucky one.
He was.
Anybody that survives the beast layer is lucky.
Yes, indeed. I think I survived 1 and lost 2. So, that sounds about right, doesn't it?
Yep. Yeah, surviving any is good.
Yeah.
So, is he going to try the tap pass here?
Yes. Oh, yeah,
He's doing the same as you. That's
it's one way.
okay.
So he's
That's
got his
times
2x.
2.
Oh, no, not yet. Next one's 2x.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was times 2.
2x.
Yeah.
37 times 2, so yeah, he's got me.
So if he gets to times 3, definitely.
He's definitely got me now.
So, and this may not be enough for Trent. Trent doesn't have that many points from this round, but he's got to keep fighting.
Well, Englert already finished his qualification round, and he's got 102 points, and is likely to qualify.
Nice.
We think over 100 will be safe.
Yeah, so if I manage to get second, then I think I'll be at 100. So
Okay, so you'll just be right. You're right. I mean, there is a playoff around that middle area. So
yeah,
okay, well played. Let's go around with applause, Trent. That was a good way of securing at the moment first place in this game.
Still counting.
And well in the lead.
Oh, yeah.
With
Lovely
this.
play.
So 430.
oh yeah, it's the whole game. It's the whole game.
Yeah.
Okay, now we'll see if Jason gets a ball.
I hope he doesn't start playing this one, because this is not his fault. We've had people that like.
Oh yeah, Trent did it before.
Yeah.
Medusa.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were like, wait, Trent's still up? It's like, oh, I know what happened there.
It's a good start.
Okay. Yeah, bonus advancing, but he needs a big score here, and that's wow!
Nice
Just managed to tip it over. That was great play. And it looks like nobody's confident with tap passing.
Honestly, it's the flipper buttons. Like, they are there, and it is there. It's just like under the pressure of the moment, giving your ball away on a tap is kind of stressful at best.
The chat is saying that group 9.
So Shep just got 21. Wow. Fair play. It's impressive.
21 at this stage, round 8.
Well, that puts him in, probably with a bye, actually, that one, because he was on the same points as all of us. So to show up at this point
with 21
is incredible.
21 is winning all 3 games for anyone who doesn't know. It's 7-5-3-1, 3 games, old machine, mid machine, and new machine. Really hard. This is the World Championship. It's not designed to be easy.
No.
It is definitely not easy. Okay, survives. Yeah, you would normally feed over there, wouldn't you, if it's going down that inline?
It's lovely use of the top flipper.
Just not quite getting the timing on that shot. Right. Okay, so he's on 50 million. He's got 20 in bonus times.
No.
Oh, and he's not made it. So, okay, so...
I think I might be in a playoff then.
Yeah, I think he'll like to be in a playoff there. So, okay, let's go to another one of the...
Thanks, guys.
Okay, thanks, Craig.
See you in a bit.
And we'll see you later on. You're welcome in here, you know that. Yeah. Right, so let's go to 2 and 1. Okay, so with Robo Wars there, so I think that's... Robocop, sorry. Are we set up that for any particular machine? Any particular group? It must be, it's on there for a reason, so maybe it's the last that one of the games in the round that you were mentioning.
They're not. Robocop's not on their list, but let me see which other lists we have that may have Robocop.
Okay, well, remember that's on there. We're going to go to Tron on its own. Okay, we're on the last ball of Tron. You can now get full coverage of that. I can change the players over onto Tron as well.
Group 3 just finished Robocop.
Okay, what's Tron called? It's called Disney Tron. Yeah, I despair sometimes.
Use it with Warner Bros. Tron.
But why? Yeah, we need to get these recategorized. I'll get Dina to talk to Andreas and say, look, you're not allowed to put pinball machines in under stupid names. Just think about the streamers. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is Arno Nöbl. Arno is one of my regular co-commentators. This is the guy that is responsible for pinballvideos.com. So if you've ever used that search engine to find your favorite game, favorite player, favorite tournament, this is the guy that does all the meta tags that makes that work. So
okay, so let's see what he's doing right over here. He's got his light cycle multi-ball lit. You have to collect the, light cycle emblems and then shoot.
And he starts it. So life cycle starts. Not a huge score in multi-ball, but he can at least get. He needs a few more points to get plus player 2. Probably achieve that with this multi-ball, I would say.
Then after that, he's got some work to do.
Yep. And he's out of multi-ball, and he still didn't get to play a 2 score. It's oh, that's a gem shot. It would be nice if he could keep it.
A very lucky. I think you only need lucky gem shots.
Oh yeah,
that shot is so difficult.
There's no such thing as any gem shot is a lucky gem shot. Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure he's gonna probably shoot, or that shot. I thought he was gonna go shoot this shot here.
The Cora shot.
Cora shot, yeah.
That is what you would normally do second, and I think he's just shooting a bit too late. I think he's shooting for Cora. He's past player 2, so he's now in 3rd place. Travis will be upset. Arno is down at 2 points on this round.
Not really clear if Travis is player 2 because
okay, the order is wrong. Yeah, okay, so no problem. So ignore the player order at the bottom, but the scores in this round are correct.
I think we are not sure what this means for Craig. I think we need to wait until all rounds are done, and then we can see if he qualifies or if he maybe needs to do a tiebreaker to qualify.
Oh, and the unfortunate rate. So I'm going to give him a round of applause. Arno is a great supporter of JDL Pinball. He does so much work for us in Folder. I actually have a joke with Arno because he really wants to be a moderator. He wants to get one of those green swords, and I keep saying, Arno, you need to do a bit more. No, you're nearly there, but you're not quite there. Okay, so I don't think there's anything going on rigs anymore. Let's have a quick look. Oh, we've got on Star Trek there.
Yes, yellow rig is on Star Trek. The group is finishing Little Joe.
Okay, so we are going to see some more action on Star Trek very shortly.
Will be
Cayle, Arvid, Andrei.
yes.
Okay, we're having a look here at the standings as they currently are, and a lot of the rounds have completed. So you will see now the top 8 are pretty much solidly in place. So Kerry has a double bye. That is awesome. Yeah, well done, Kerry.
I mean, I think Josh will actually come back in there. So Kerry may not have a double bye.
Okay. So depending on
he won Tron, so he goes to 110 points.
All right. So Kerry might just drop out.
Yeah, okay. Be a tiebreaker.
Yeah. So still some games going on here, and all of those games are around the first bye position. And there are games going on here that can affect the cut line position. Yes. Yeah. So actually still a lot going on and still a lot to play for. Yeah. So we can't take anything from these standings just yet. It's what you were saying earlier.
Yeah, we still need to.
Kurt, are you leaving?
Yeah, I'm leaving the building.
Okay.
My kids want to see me.
Kurt Louis from Ostende, Belgium, is leaving the building. I'm going to bring him back in here because this guy is awesome.
Hi guys.
Right. We will see you at WCPP tournament in August. Okay.
Yes.
Don't forget the chocolates.
I bring some on.
Take care. Thanks very much, Kurt. See you very soon.
En aangenaam kennis te maken.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Right. So, okay. Anything else we can show? I'll show you very quickly the schedule. We are currently here at the end of session 8 of qualification. We are then doing tiebreakers. Okay, and then there will be a lunch break. So tiebreakers are expected to take around an hour. We'll be using a special JDL Pinball tiebreaker sheet for that, which hopefully will bring you lots of exciting information. I'm going to bring you, I think, do you want to be on camera? I'm going to leave the booth for just a short break.
Star Trek on.
Okay, all right. So yellow rig. Okay, all right. So let's go on
We're
there.
not there yet, but
You can stay on there and keep talking to people.
well,
Okay. And I'll start looking for other people to come in the booth as well, so we can get maybe some of these players that are maybe dropping out.
yeah, or know that they're already moving on.
Right. Okay. And thanks for your help so far. Been
welcome.
absolutely awesome.
So yeah, so we are waiting for this group that is gonna go to Star Trek to be done on their EM game. They're playing Little Joe right now. They already played Scorpion. I think they were having some trouble with one of the games, and that's why it took so long. So right now the score in this group is Roberto Pedroni with 7 points, Arvid Flygare with 5 points, Andrei Massenkoff with 3, and Cayle George with 1. They are playing Little Joe right now. I think there's 2 players that are finished. Roberto has 32,000 points and Arvid with 18,000 points. So after they finish that, they will come here to Star Trek. Yeah, and I think they are going down to 8 players tonight. So tomorrow the semifinals will happen in the finals. It can be quite, like, some people, everybody wants to double buy, of course, but it can be quite tricky because you actually have a really big break in between the ending of qualifying and when you actually have to play. And some people deal better with those breaks than others. I'm not really sure if we have a list of all the EMs that are out there. It is quite interesting to see what people will pick. They, in the finals, they get to pick an EM, a solid state, or I guess like an old game, a mid game, and a new game. And depending on which games are available, sometimes it can be that a game that you might consider a newer game ends up in the mid range. Like, for example, Whirlwind will sometimes be a mid game. And even Adam's Family has been a mid game, where those games are quite controllable and very different than a Medusa would be, or a Scorpion. So let's see if we have another score for Little Joe. No more score for Little Joe. Let's see what the standings. Are we over there? Seems about right. So we can see over here that because Josh got extra points, he moved back up into double buy territory.
I'm going to bring in a special guy here. Well, because we're still waiting, aren't we, for that?
We're still waiting, yeah.
So, have a seat. Okay.
Hello.
This, and I think actually if I press that button, we might have, Jasmijn and Jim. I haven't got a name tag for this guy, but I could easily put one in.
Got a name tag here.
This is Tyler Dipper. Okay. Tyler Dipper looks like a cat who's got the cream. Okay. Because he came here as the lowest seeded player.
Oh, second lowest. Still lowest.
Okay. Pretty close to the bottom. He's from New Zealand. He's 15 years old.
15.
He is the most mature 15-year-old I think I have ever met. He has helped me on 3 streams at WCPP, at Free Play. He lives in New Zealand, but he's in Germany for 6 months on like a school exchange. He's living with his grandparents in Cologne. I'm sorry, I'm telling everything about you because I know it all. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, but tell us what happened, okay? Because this is an awesome story. Yeah.
I just pulled through. I don't know. Well, for this comp.
For this one. We're here. We're in the World Championship.
Yeah. I just was from the about second round onwards, I was holding on to the 40th position in between 40th and 50th. I just kept on staying there for ages and ages. And then I put myself up into 40th. And then this last round, I got first and second, which put me most likely, I have to check again. But it puts me most likely in, even though I'm the second lowest seed.
I think you're pretty much definitely in, because if you look at the standings at the moment, okay, they're not complete, okay, but you are 19th,
Yeah.
okay, and if you go down that list, okay, there are some people who are going to jump up, they're not going to jump up far enough to knock you down to 32, so you can pretty much be confident that you are in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Now that is, first time in a big. But when he came to Belgium to WCPP, he'd not been in a tournament of that size before, and he came to Free Play, which was perhaps similar size. And then he's been in the EPC with us. He's been in the Olympics tournaments with us, and now he's in the World Championship representing New Zealand. Okay, he's been interviewed on New Zealand television. He's making plugs for JDL Pinball all the time. This guy, he's going to be on the other side of the world in 2 months' time. Yeah, but he's still going to be out there, and he'll always be a friend of the street. So, yeah, looking forward to it. Well, really well done.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone in New Zealand who's been supporting me. My phone's just gone off ever since I played that final round. And it's just all of these messages of well done and good luck with the finals. Is Thailand playing a big B-Pack? Sadly not.
No, unfortunately.
I might be able to get there next year, though.
Fingers crossed, okay?
Crossed.
Look, we're going to see this guy in many tournaments to come. 15 years old. He's qualified in the top 32 of the World Championship.
Yeah.
Absolutely great. Whatever you do from now, you are a real champion. Yeah. If you get wiped out in the first round, but he's actually capable of going further than this. His playing style. When we were at WCPP, we had a lot of time, sort of spare time, dead time, things like that. And we were going around some of the machines, and I said, "Okay, go on that machine and do super skill shot on this." And they were just,
Ghostbusters, just loop that left ramp.
Just play the ramp strategy and into the drop targets and go over and over again. And he was just doing it. It's like great, absolutely great play.
Quick note on Lambo. He got 3 house balls on Playboy. He was a little bit annoyed. He's not going to make it through, sadly. But Simon, I'm not sure if Simon's going to get through either. So I'll have to see. I think they're on the cut line.
So you're representing the whole of Australasia?
Yep.
Yep.
Oceania.
Flying. Yeah, something like that. And flight. So you'll fly both flights. You're going to fly the Australian flag and the New Zealand flag.
I don't know if anyone. So in the seating area, they've got a certain amount of tables. So we rocked up early and we put our New Zealand flag on the table. Woo! So that's for Aussies and New Zealand, because most people don't recognise the difference.
Yeah, awesome.
So different colors of the stars, right?
Yes, and there's one more star in the Aussie, or 2 more stars in the Australian flag.
Really, really well done.
No, so Australia has white stars, New Zealand has red stars.
Red stars, okay.
General knowledge
information. Tyler.
And a star named.
This is the today's star. So whatever he does from here, he's a champion of this tournament. I mean, really.
MVP for behind the scenes.
Absolutely, he's he's fully trained. He could be part of the JDL stream team with no problem at all. And I said to him before we came to IFPA, you don't need to get involved in that. We've got specific helpers here. We've got Arno, we've got Florian, we've got Danny, who's just walked in. They are been absolutely amazing this morning. But really, I just wanted to bring Tyler in just to say, big well done. Okay. All right. Okay.
I'll
I'm going to
offer
send you out of the booth, but thank you very, very much. Okay. So
No.
yeah, they're playing. Do you want to jump in here, Jeff? No, I don't need that.
Oh, yeah.
Update on Star Trek.
They just put in the last score of Little
First to second on the last round. Just insane.
Good for you, Tyler.
Yeah,
Proud of you.
thanks.
Good job.
Right, come on, take my place, because to be honest, I can do with a bit of a
Okay.
break.
Okay.
And I'll probably try and find somebody to replace you as well. Not because we want to replace you, just to
I
bring a
mean,
bit
I think
of...
this is the last game that's after this
Oh,
is
no,
done.
yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah.
No, we gotta break.
Let's leave you two
I'm
together.
just gonna sit here. That's fine for now.
Well,
Been up the big chair, go.
That's okay.
It's a gaming chair.
Jeez. I got all this food here. That's why I don't want to do it.
You always have food with you.
It is the lunch break, for the love of God.
Right, I'm going to leave that for the tie breaks, because there's a bit more need.
Okay,
for a second.
yeah.
So,
okay. So here we go. Last round of the last group, I think.
And how many points do these players have? Like, are they all in the playoffs?
They are a little bit like in danger, I think, some of them.
Okay.
Right now, Robert Pedroni is pretty safe with 101 points.
Anything over 100, you should be okay.
Arvid has 97 points. Cayle with 95.
Let's practice.
And Andrei Massenkoff with 93.
So, sorry, 95
Yes.
needs help.
Yes.
And 93, who's that?
93, Andrei also needs help.
Okay, so he's looking 7 to be somewhat safe. 5, you're not
Yes.
probably going to get in.
Yeah, 98 is right.
The 8 doesn't look good,
No,
because it's going to come down to tiebreakers, and
yeah. So it seems like it looks like the tiebreaker could be at like 100 or something.
could be, yeah.
Pretty interesting.
I just got done playing this not too long ago.
Okay. How did
Tilts
it
are
play for
tight.
you? Tilts are tight?
Tilts are tight.
Okay.
And because there's no ball save, are you going to go for the locks? I mean, this is practice time right now, but are you going to take shots at the locks? I still think that's the best strategy.
Yeah.
But another strategy is maybe quickly get 3 away teams and get some points that way. Maybe it's super ramps.
Yeah. Which modes do you like to pick to start with?
I'm top down to the right-hand side
Like this one here?
to get my super ramps. That's
Yeah.
the one, yeah.
Okay.
What about
Yeah,
you?
because this one is, I think out of habit, I always start here and I
Go up.
work my way like this.
Oh, okay.
But there's no
And
reason behind it.
What's the left side give you? Super what?
That's the thing I always forget. I know one of them is like super spinner and the other one is like super pop.
You know what? I think your left is super spin.
Yeah.
And that's a good one too. I like the ramps, but I think, you know what,
I like
spinners is safe.
backhanding this shot is so nice.
Yeah.
It's very nice. I like a lot of the shots in this game. There's so many shots that are very backhandable. Really nice flow.
I think it's my favorite Steve Ritchie Stern game. You know, I like ACDC too, but this one just has a little more.
It's easier to understand than ACDC.
I like the code better in ACDC though.
Okay, you do.
I do. The risk reward
Yeah.
is greater in that game.
Yeah. So let's see what they will start with. Order is not correct. Order is still practicing.
They're not practicing now, so Andrei is first.
Yeah.
I don't know how to switch it.
I cannot change the order. That is. So let's just assume we will recognize that this is Andrei, who's player 1, and going in with 4
Look
points.
at that. No ball save. See you later. Oh, still practicing.
He is
Like,
practicing. Okay.
Thank goodness. That would have been ugly.
Yeah.
Oh, so then he's player 3.
Yeah. That makes sense then.
Maybe the order is correct. Who knows? I doubt it. If Roberto has 14, he's probably not going last.
Yeah. I think Andrei is player 1. Yeah, they're starting now. Andrei is player 4, I mean.
Mhm.
Okay, Roberto's starting. So yeah, order not correct. Players, we do have the correct players.
Maybe I'll fix it here. I'll sit in the captain chair for 1
What do you
second.
think?
I think I've done it before, so maybe, perhaps.
Well, I think we need to like change it in. It's coming straight from match play. So if it's not been put in match play correctly, the order. For the other games that we've been following, Dina has been doing it.
I'm not touching anything.
Good. So, Roberto's starting, and he is kind of doing what you are doing. At least he's starting at the top.
Okay. Do you take a few shots at the locks? I think that's important.
Yeah, he seems to have one target hit there.
I'm also, I know it's probably not the best way. You're not going to get gold medals. I'm hitting one shot. I'm going away team.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get those super, in this case, ramps for me or super spinners for you.
Yeah,
And maybe Kobayashi. You never know.
So he's got one shot over there, and what you're seeing right here is that under the right flipper, there, the shot is open, or is lit.
And
now.
he's going for it, and he got it.
And it basically makes it that you upgrade your mode.
Yep.
There are more points to be had. It's also a satisfying shot to me. It feels so nice.
It is good.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
is
that
not
half ramp.
satisfying,
Half ramp's not good.
though. No. So Cayle stepping up.
So with Roberto with 14, I don't know where he's at, but 21 possibly buy situation.
Yeah, yeah. He is very close. Let me see what the standings are. Do we have them on here?
Jim, do you want to help us with the order?
I don't think he can change the order.
The order? Oh.
No, it's in match play.
It needs doing here, so
Oh, okay.
you can't
Yeah,
do it on.
it's in match play, so we cannot do
It's
that.
no match play, so
I know how to do it in there.
if you can do it on there,
Yeah.
that's
So, Cayle George also starting Prime Directive. Hasn't get a mode shot yet, but he did light his lock. So when you get the first ones of these down, like 3 of them, it will light a lock over here and over here. So that will light your first 2 locks. You can shoot those, and then after that, you need to complete them once more to light your last lock.
Kaylee's went second on this?
He's player 2, yes.
Okay.
So he's got all his locks lit right now, which is a really nice start. Oh. Kickback was lit. He's doing loops. Never seen him do that before.
He was doing warp loops?
Yeah.
You know what? It's a nice smooth shot. It's about the speed is the problem. It gets so fast that
He got
there's
a 5.
dangerous.
He got
Get
a
to
5
5.
up there, yeah. That's what I was saying, like Cayle and loops.
Is 9 the magic number in this game?
Think so?
Yeah.
I think it is. Yeah, so he starts with 8 million and he has
Nice.
all his locks lit for the main multi-ball.
That's huge.
So he got some of the dangerous shots out of the way. The other multi-ball that's in this game is over here. I forgot the name of the multi-ball. Vengeance?
Vengeance.
Yes.
Yes.
So you have to shoot the ship a couple of times, which is dangerous. Another thing you can do is when you complete these, it will give you some lights right here in the middle.
Just
And
mash
those
the
are
buttons.
Smart bombs.
Yeah.
Doesn't work for the last one though. You have to physically hit the ship and lock it. So Arvid choosing the mode in the corner, which is
Safety
safety
enterprise?
entrance.
Yep.
Yes.
But that's one thing about this game, you know. What did the modes do? Hit the lights.
Hit the lights.
Hit the lights.
It's very clear which lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the type of mode you pick matters just a little bit less in this game than in some other games.
Yeah.
So, Robert Pedroni.
This would be
Oh.
Andrei.
This is this is on. Let me.
I can't change. I don't even see the update on there. That's the thing I'm wondering about. That's why I wanted Jim in here.
Yeah, where was the screen that you had before?
Try that one.
That's the one.
Fresh.
There we go.
Oh, look at you! Boom!
Together we did it. You did the match play part.
I know.
Hit the refresh
You
button.
were the closer.
Yes.
I set it up and you knocked it out of the
Okay.
park.
Andrei waiting to step up.
Sorry.
Is this the match? Oh yes.
Yeah.
We'll have tiebreakers too. Are you in a tiebreaker?
Okay, no, I'm fine at 104.
Yeah.
The number's gonna be either 98 or 100.
100.
It's possible to be 100,
I think it is 100.
but right now Luke is sitting at that 98. And we get pushed out.
Yeah. I hope that whoever's in the tie-breaking spot doesn't get softwared out in the sense of, oh, you know, congratulations, you had a 21, you had a 19, you're out.
Right.
I love when they get to play
No,
it.
let's play it. They already said it.
Yeah, I think if
Significant ones they play?
They're playing bubbles now.
Okay, good.
I think IFPA has always had those rules that they
That's so
want you
good.
to play for it. Yeah,
It's too important.
yeah, it really is, and also you cannot you cannot compare one 21 to another 21,
Right.
and you can also not compare like somebody that had a round of 13
What was their
played like the best pinball, but you don't know what are his opponents, and
right? Oh, that's good. Good to know.
yeah.
Oh, now he's at 2 dangers. It's not going to take much to get a third.
There we go. That's the tilt.
It's too easy on this team.
And you said it. You said this game was tilty, and then
Ridiculous.
Andrei is a very physical player. He's a very flow player.
It's not going to help.
No.
Yeah, I know this is a tilty game. My tilt cost me 2 points.
Mm.
Yeah. I had 31 million, 34 was there, and I had
Like your bonus would have done it.
easily.
We've seen some close Adams Family games where bonus would have definitely give somebody 2 extra points.
You know, it's players will talk about, oh, if this just happened, but you forget about the things that happened in your favor too.
Yeah.
They usually equal out.
Mm-hmm. So Robert over here, he
Again, trying for the double buy perhaps, or at least a buy.
yeah.
Top 16 will get you 1 buy.
Well, and also I think like even if you're already qualified, even though you already know you may have a bye, getting that extra practice in. 'Cause who knows if you're playing this game during the playoffs. So he's still in prime directive, but I think it's now the end of the mode.
I'm not suggesting this happens, but it does. Sometimes, and I'm not saying it's in this case at all, Roberto's looking at who do I not want to play. So
Yeah.
me winning
Yeah.
might knock somebody out.
Yeah.
And that's it. You know, it is strategy.
Yeah.
Some,
I also think it's sportsmanship to just play your best.
of course, always.
Always play your best, because how you play will, if you tank on purpose, and it will affect somebody else in your group in a negative, or in somebody else in a positive. It's not nice. It's.
Pinball karma will get you.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it sure will. So now he's got the spinner lit for points and extra time on his mode. It's not really in danger on the left because he does have the kickback lit, I think. He's trying to backhand that spinner over there, but hitting the post instead.
You heard that?
I did. I know you tried so softly.
Those locks, boy, they're just so important. I mean, yeah, that's great. You might get 1, but you got to hit that bank twice.
Yeah.
And you said Cayle got it with those.
He did get it, and what's nice about this version of the game is that when you shoot the left lock, it's reasonably safe. It will come back to the flipper.
Yes.
Not all Star Treks do that. Some will kick it back out, depending on if it's a pro or a premium.
Yeah.
And that's a tilt.
Not a
But
great ball.
But you still have to make, to lock your balls, you have to make this shot right there. You can save it for last and start your multi-ball with that.
Yep. And the nice thing about that lock you're pointing to, you can get from both flippers. The one on
Yes.
the left, you only can get.
You can only get from the right.
Although, actually, I did see somebody kind of roll on the left flipper and backhand it. That's.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't have that in my skill set.
It's pretty tight though, like
I know.
past the slingshot right here. I have seen people backhand into the 18.
Yeah, that's doable. One thing about this game, the rescues are hard. You can actually see it on the top. So,
Oh yeah, the little posted.
who needs a ball save?
Save is overrated.
Right.
There's Lindsay.
I'm going to come back in because I need to do a bit of preparation for the tie break. So keep talking. I'll just be
Okay.
Just waiting
sitting over here thinking.
Andrei is checking his phone. Cayle. It's like he was waiting after Robert
Sure.
tilted
So-
this game. Yeah. Even though most of the games have those earplugs, right? I
Well,
can still wait.
You are correct.
This one doesn't.
I don't know, and I know they have removed some of the earplugs. Earplugs are great for getting the tilt bob to settle, but the problem with earplugs in there, as we saw in Deadpool, you can shake the living hell out of that machine. And that kind of defeats, yeah, great, I can play quicker with a tilt, but the
Yeah.
game is going so much longer.
Yeah. So Cayle got one danger over there, trying to make a shot for that.
Nice
For that.
catch.
Yeah, he's going for that other lock now.
Sure, take the hard one right away. Nice feed to the in lane. Black hole.
Catch that ball.
Slit. Trying to go back to that same lock. It's so nice that he got all those locks out of the way in ball one. Cheers.
Yeah,
Chip up.
like he got some of the hard work done, like some of the dangerous work.
And he needs us.
Locks. Yeah, he needs all the points. I think for some people in this group, their tournament life is on the line in this game.
For sure. Roberto's definitely safe. It's the other three
Yes.
in question. And pride, even if you're out, you know, like you say.
If you are out of the tournament, I do think you want to go out with your best game possible.
Yeah.
Like you feel like you still know how to play pinball. At least that's how I always feel. My last game was a good game. I'm like, I tried my best.
Yeah.
So Cayle George here starting his multi-ball.
I have seen one other strat that we haven't seen. I saw someone try to go Klingon 3 times in a row. Which is, I can't do the third one.
Like the Klingon battle.
Yeah, 3 times in a row.
Yeah, because the modes get more difficult, but also worth more points.
Yes. So you'll see a very short ball save here. He's hit black hole a few times. That's going to help.
That's giving you an add a ball.
I guess I did it early, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Ball save's over now. 4 balls in play. A few jackpots. He needs 3.
3 to light a super.
And he only needs 2 more for that kickback. Look like a couple shots there. Nice spinner.
Jackpot in there. Still got 3 balls in play.
Super jackpot, 12.5. Good
Look.
job.
No.
As he gets down to 2, that was nice. I haven't seen that one.
Okay. Now back into 1 ball play, but with
Gold
that super
medal.
jackpot, that was and the gold medal, that was a very nice multi-ball.
So he'll want an away team here to get to the next mode. Although, look at that, he's got another lock, I think, left. He did.
He does, yeah. Trying to get another lock and start his next mode at the same time.
Great ball, Cayle. Get out of there. Tried for the away team there.
He's got 3 more shots for Vengeance, but he probably wants to start a mode first.
Yeah,
Before you start
bounce away.
Vengeance. Yes.
He's going to go away team, I'm guessing.
Yeah, wait team.
Or try to post pass. Okay, I wasn't sure if he was going to try the lock. Maybe go left or right.
Bounce to oh,
Okay.
okay.
This is a good score, 52. That's the highest I've seen in any of the games I've.
And that was sensible because he's missed the away team shot 3 times there. So
You know, he's trying to
going,
lock it,
going
and,
the other
and
way.
you get the away team.
Yeah.
He's struggling with that at the moment as well, which is okay. Yeah,
Good
but
ball.
great ball, absolutely great ball. Good.
The others were clapping too. That was very impressive.
Especially in a game that's this tilty.
It is. He had 2 dangers pretty early.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to move in a bit? We can only see a little bit of you. I mean, Jeff definitely does bite. Okay, so you need to be.
Biting right now, but it's
Yeah,
food,
yeah.
so that's
but it's
good.
full. That's okay.
It is lunch break.
It is lunch break, yeah. I'm actually hungry, but I want to see this. Yeah.
Yes, but
Miss
I
Manania,
didn't
no?
ask who was-
no, no, he didn't. That's why I was just taking. So thank you very much.
Here, please don't
No.
ask it.
It's a good thing that it's not a burger or
I
a
didn't have a
soda.
burger.
You can't have a burger. You can't eat burgers in the booth. Yeah.
No.
Burgers and booth don't go together.
So Arvid right here, still in his first mode.
Trying to get that lock. Oh, one quick danger.
Yeah.
Settle it down there, kid.
Try and get control of that ball and let the tilt bob settle a little bit.
Just missed.
And he is shooting for the warp, isn't he?
Well, no, he wants the top.
Oh,
on the
okay.
lock. I mean, the nice thing is if you miss the lock and you miss it early, you're going to get the warp. But he really wants that lock. 18 maybe. Tried it a little early. Ooh, good decision.
Very nice.
Settle down. Okay.
People struggling with that away team.
Not
There
there.
it is. There, he's got it.
I like that little siren.
I know, he's like... This is another really mature young man.
Well,
Great. You've talked
just-
to him this weekend.
Pinball profile, he's just he is a delight. Always a smile on the face.
Yep.
Win or lose, you know, he beats himself up. He doesn't complain about the games. You know, he respects his competitors, and he's only 15.
Yep, absolutely. And you know, this new generation of pinball players are just phenomenal. You know. So we had young Tyler Dipper,
Nice.
we've got Vigo, we've got Arvid.
Vengeance.
Starting his Vengeance multi-ball. So there's a ball right now in the Vengeance ship. And he is going to try and hit that to properly start his multi-ball, but sometimes it will also release earlier.
Got it.
Does it make your jackpots worth more, or do you get a... I think it actually makes it that you have a better multi-ball.
Really? Okay.
If you release the other ball, you get three.
So you get a 3-ball
get 3
multi-ball.
balls.
Otherwise you have a 2-ball multi-ball.
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. And he didn't hit it, and the ball went straight down the middle, and
You got way team there.
he did, but his multi-ball's already
His that multi-ball's finished. Yeah.
It's so tough to get that black hole shot to get those out of balls. Cayle
Hey.
very quickly.
black hole shot right here.
Yep.
Not easy to get with the right flipper.
I have to imagine, and it is for me, and I've played a long time. For a lot of new players, okay, I see where the light locks, but how do I add a ball? And it's you don't know until you
No,
play.
you don't. And
I
it's-
wish there was some information there.
Yep.
And but I do think that this is one of the more clearer Stern games,
Sure.
because a lot of the other ones have so much
Oh,
like deep rule sets in there, and this one is pretty easy.
are you saying Rush is difficult to play by looking at it? The answer is yes, 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 and yes.
Same goes for Godzilla.
Sure.
It's a beautiful game, but
Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin.
You have no idea what to do from the playfield itself. Yeah.
I appreciate how deep they are.
Yeah.
I'd like a little more information.
Yep.
And preferably on the playfield.
Yeah. Well, the old, you know.
I think this is, and I'm saying this very nicely, that all of us are old when it comes to pinball.
Oh,
It's true.
Well, okay, I'll take that.
Yeah.
That doesn't change my status at all. I don't know
No.
about you, Jeff.
No,
Okay.
it's
I think it's mainly you that changes status there. You are definitely not old.
I've been playing pinball for 20 years. I grew up with the Bolly Williams games. All these new Sterns, they get more and more complicated.
Hey, don't you?
Jim never walked up to a wood rail that he didn't understand really.
Absolutely. So it still needs that lock. I mean, but he's not been playing the lock shot. He's been playing the mode shots.
Yeah, I think maybe he's given up.
Okay,
Nice away team.
another away team. So another
Super
another 20 seconds.
That's that nice line.
Yeah.
Like the left side.
Yeah.
So you take a shot at good.
Getting some bonus X maybe even.
75,000 to spin. That's pretty good.
You know, if it was me in this, I would be just concentrating on that lock target and nothing else. That would be my focus. Oh
Poor guy
no!
got his save and
Save right, hit that target and went straight down the middle.
Can't believe that. I can't believe it. So, wow.
Yeah, so this group is the only group that's still going.
then we'll have a tiebreaker if need be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right now, Arvid, who is still playing, so will probably get more points, has 97 points and is the cut line.
He'll at least get 1 point.
He'll at least get 1 point.
Cayle, look at him at 95. With
Yeah.
the lead, he'll go to 7. That puts him at 102.
Yep.
That'll knock someone like Luke out.
Yeah,
Or,
I think-
or make a tiebreaker
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
between Ed and Denmark. So,
yeah.
It's not going to be there's not going to be many people in the tiebreak here. right?
no, it looks like
It's,
4 or so. Maybe.
What about tiebreak for the seed positions? Have we got any?
You know what? They do for the buys as well. They
of
do
course
those
they do,
tiebreakers.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we would probably follow the just to get in tiebreaker, correct?
Oh yeah, we'll be following the tiebreak. I mean, if it's multiple tiebreaks, we might put them on two
Sure.
playfield views. That would actually be quite nice. If there are three, then we're struggling a bit there. We've not enough screen space to put 3 rigs on the machine. Actually, Income Moss did that at one point. They had literally the screen divided into 3, and they put the score camera above it.
Jack Danger had a contest once where he did that too. I remember.
Yeah.
I think there were several.
You can do it. I've done a layout for 3, but it's I think a bit confusing. I think two
It just
two
gets
can
too
be
small.
confusing. Yeah, it gets too small. You can't read the scores. You can't really see the players that well. But
We've got a nice layout here. You can see the scores, you can see the players, you can see your backdrop. If you want to see us, you've got your sponsors there.
if you
Well
don't,
done, Jim.
if you don't want to see us, hard luck. We are on here.
Look away.
Just
Look
look away. You don't need to watch Jeff continually eating on stream. You know, anytime he's in here, just watch his hands and mouth moving.
Put a post-it note over.
Post-it notes can be really good.
Andrei starting his Vengeance multi-ball.
Okay.
He needs this.
This game is not even close to being over.
What's Andrei at?
Andrei is at 4 points. He needs to win to get to 100.
He needs a win for the tiebreaker possibility.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We don't even know if that is a tiebreaker yet. He's definitely not making it. It's only 5, so
No.
needs a god ball, as they say.
God ball, that's quite nice. That's double drain.
That was
Good
it.
save.
It's down to single ball play.
He's got some work to do now. Oh boy.
Yep, 11 million. He's got to get to 58.
No, those shots are so dangerous.
Spinner to lock shot.
Spinner
Okay.
to pop bumpers to lock.
As long as you get the lock, however you get there. It's back to spinner. Nope. That might have been a bail shot there, just to with the speed of the ball.
You say drop target to lock there, because that's a strat that I've heard a lot of people use to.
Oh,
wow!
Andre Massenkoff will not make the playoffs with that, unfortunately.
I think they've got one more. Oh.
Okay, so
I stand corrected. Thank you for.
Yeah.
For some reason, thought he was player 1.
yeah, we're
Andre,
on,
prove me wrong, my friend.
we're on ball.
Yeah.
We're on ball 3. So okay, here we go.
Oh, he didn't go Klingon. Now, if he goes Klingon, he gets the super spinner.
Yep.
Once he gets.
Where's Roberto at the moment? Where's
He's qualified.
He's qualified.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the only one of this group here that is safe.
Stay safe.
Looking for a possible buy.
Yeah.
7.
Okay.
To get into 108, he'll have a buy.
Roberto is another one of the nicest people in pinball you'll ever meet. He's a real Italian gentleman, and really passionate as well as all the Italians are.
I'm missing my friend Flavio. He's one other wonderful
Yeah.
player. So good. His good buddy Wolfgang's here.
Yeah,
So
yes.
this weekend.
But Flavio was actually dropped out of pinball, you know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's decided to concentrate on other things. So he's a professional
Basketball.
basketball coach. And,
Yeah.
And also like the trick basketball stuff.
He's brilliant, and he's such a great. I saw him at Indisc, and him and Wolfgang went to Vegas. We had a good dinner, and
Absolutely. This is Flavio Badaria, by the way, from Italy. And he started to make a real name for himself in pinball.
oh, he's lights out. I
He's,
didn't know he was done pinball.
Yeah. He dropped out just at the end of the pandemic. Said, "Sorry, guys," and we all miss him because they're a great character, great English speaker.
Always welcome back.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's probably
Check the
tuning in.
grades.
here.
Flavio was awesome. Just talking curling.
Flavio, and
Yeah.
a really exciting player to watch as well. So,
That's a guy from Australia telling you that. He's awesome. So it tells you he's known around the world.
absolutely, yeah. No, mate,
Going for Safety Enterprise right here. He's got his super spinner
Yeah.
lit.
Away team. He wants Kobayashi, I think.
Especially because he's one of the people that has been really struggling hitting those lock targets.
Trying to get the away team.
So you get to
Nice.
you get to Kobayashi when you complete all modes here, and you start Kobayashi by shooting the captain's chair.
you shoot the vengeance shot.
Yeah, but it's
that has to be linked. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
And all those gold medals you accumulated.
That it all depends. Like the shots will like go into your mode, like how well you did a mode.
Yep. They'll show you the medals at first.
Yes.
And that's going to show you.
That was a great bit of flipper skill. It would be lovely to see Kobashi here. It's a great mode to stream. It's hard. It's a multi-ball, but you're basically, as Jasmine said, is Jasmine said. Jasmine. Yeah. So we're practicing pronunciation. It is about how well you've done through the modes. So if you've not played the modes well, then you won't get very high jackpots. If you have, and if you remember which ones you've played well, then you can just play those shots.
Thank you, John.
How come we mispronounce your name, Jefferson?
Yeah, Jeffrey.
A lot of people mispronounce it asshole for some reason. I don't see how Teolis and
it's difficult to actually make that slip, isn't it?
happens a lot. You'd be surprised.
Is it Jeffrey? Is your full name Jeffrey? Because mine is James, of course, so everybody knows me as Jim. And a lot of
Do you
people...
know my nickname for my wife is actually Jim?
Right.
I call her Jim. She calls me Jim. We always call each other Jim.
That's worrying.
It's just something we did goofy and it stuck. And, Jim, and then we're mad. James, Jimothy.
Robert finally lit his locks, and he's trying to.
Oh, and he drains.
I was gonna say he was trying to shoot his lock and start the next mode.
He was going for it.
He really
Score Cayle had, right? So he, and again, he's trying to get that by.
Yeah.
But he had no tilt left. He'd already taken up the whole of tilt. There was no point at all in trying to rescue that ball. It had already.
Ending with 34 million.
Keep in mind, Arvid's got 31, so he's not far from passing Roberto.
Yeah.
And he needs those points too, Arvid, too. What's he at?
Do you know this
Jasmine?
guy?
Arvid is Arvid is very likely to
So 97.
qualify.
So yeah.
If Arvid gets third, I think he's fine.
He's tied for 100, so that's that.
Then he's tied for 100. Yeah.
He wants 5, so he needs to pass Roberto, and hopefully, in his mind, fortunately, he can stay ahead of Andrei. But boy, wouldn't that be a comeback if Andrei just came out of nowhere?
Cayle trying to get that block shot.
So you know this guy?
I've known him vaguely. I think he also plays in the Seattle area, just like me.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a coincidence, isn't it? I can see that. Okay,
He's
so
starting a Vengeance multi-ball. And he's trying to hit that ball out of there so he can start a 3-ball multi-ball instead of a 2-ball multi-ball. You know, like, you think that shot is like right there, and it's quite difficult to hit.
it's easy from that flipper. Okay, so he gets the release. Oh, and
Right when he was shooting it.
Yeah, and he almost lost his
he did,
2 balls there.
Where's the other?
Vengeance finished, gone.
It drained.
It drained
It
straight
drained
down
all
the
the
middle.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and the other one almost followed it.
He's got 2 shot. Oh, nice quick lock. Holy cow.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Is he going to use the button to get those 2? I think he just did there. Yeah, he did. Get it closer to the next one. 66. This is going to be interesting. The way
It's going to be tight.
these next 2 players.
So if Cayle gets first, he is moving on with 102 points.
So we will go with
If
that
Cayle
tiebreak.
gets second, he is also part of the 100-point group.
So Arvid really needs 5 here to put himself in a safe situation. So he needs to get. It seems like not much, but just under 3 million. You never know. Without a ball save.
With a tilty game.
And he didn't take a shot at the. See that? He did not take a shot at the lock shots to be safe. Maybe he's just going to ramp out.
Yeah.
What's that give him?
Extra ball that gives him 5 million. Or
Was it an extra ball? Oh, huge.
Yeah. I think it's 5. I think it's 5 million, isn't it?
Smart
35.
choice there then, huh?
He's got 102. He's going in, and he might get more points, but
Arvid at.
he'll have 102 at least.
Yeah.
He'll be safe. So congratulations, Arvid. Saw his mom here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Met her at Indus last year, or this year, I guess.
They were there both years. Or
His dad was there the year before.
And that's a really nice thing. Obviously, the young guys, they have a guardian with them. Paul Englert's another one. His father's here. Sven's a really, if you get a chance to talk to Sven, he's a really interesting guy.
Arvid lighting his locks over
And
here.
you know what? He's already passed the threshold, so now it's just okay. Let's see if I can move up.
Yeah.
Yep. Why not?
I think that stuff like that shows knowledge of the game. If you know, like, how many points do I actually need, instead of continuing with
The
trying to
same
go
game,
for
yeah,
multi-ball and
yeah.
taking the risky shots.
He plunged, didn't flip on the upper flipper, and I didn't notice the extra ball that Jim noticed.
Yeah.
And he went for that. That was all he needed.
And that was
Yeah.
all they needed. So that was tremendous play, and that's the maturity of these guys. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, this high pressure situation here.
So
Just
this
go
could
in and
change
do
a
what you
lot
need
of
to do.
things here.
Yeah,
This is
so-
do or die for Andrei.
Yeah, this is quite interesting. If Andrei wins, if Andrei managed to pass Cayle, he gets 100 points. Then Cayle will be second with 100 points. Then Arvid will be third with 100 points, and Roberto will qualify.
Oh wow!
Just saying.
Yeah.
Andrei, how
Oh, wow.
much do you like tiebreak? So,
Yep.
and
Well,
what's he need?
it's-
67? No locks. Oh boy.
If Andrei, I think Andrei's only option is winning.
He's got to take that one because that'll at least give him super ramps. It's not
Yeah,
enough, but it's something.
million per shot. I
10
agree.
cracks in it.
So he's got to finish this mode.
Trying to get that lock, did not get it. Two
I mean,
attempts.
he needs to take that risk right now. Like, he needs a lot of points. You cannot just load your way to
Second means nothing.
no.
Oh, he held it up. Good choice to hold the flipper up and get the bottom lock. That's one danger. Maybe two. Oh, side to side action. Stop it.
Action's horrible. Catch. Get control of the ball. Get control. Okay,
Stuck on
takes the lock.
That's how
Awesome.
he does it.
Great play.
Some
So
people are shocked at Andrei trapping.
Yeah, well, you know what? Clutch multi-ball. He needs a big one here.
he
He
does.
sure does.
Okay, Klingon multi-ball. Here we go.
Hopefully, he can get a few black hole shots and
Don't
get his out of ball.
don't touch the machine. He has no tilt left whatsoever.
Oh, that would not be fun. Seeing a tilt in multi-ball.
Yeah.
You saw that EPC with Jason Zoller. He's had that happen twice. Remember, getaway and attack
Yeah,
bars.
yeah. Okay, so he's actually not hitting any shots here
But he only needs two more jackpots.
to get the
Super,
start.
he's done.
And he's done. That's
That
the
super
end of multi-ball.
Back to the locks, I guess.
Back to the grinding.
Yeah, well, complete space jump first, because
Yep, and then you get the
he
ramps.
can get the ramps. He can get, is it 6 you can get from
10.
super ramps? 10. Okay, so that's
So-
10 million.
Hit the spinner here, hold the flipper up, maybe get a couple of locks, because I think he's got to get into another multi-ball. It's a hell of a grind otherwise. Hold the flipper up, maybe get the bottom ones, or take a shot at it. Okay. And that's it for Andrei.
Okay, unfortunate. All right, so
This will mean that
Satchel on
unfortunately
left.
Andrei will not move on, but Cayle, Arvid, and Roberto, who is already safe, are
Those
qualifying.
pretty
okay.
impressive.
I need to be doing something with this, and I think for that I need to just you will lose the screen for a bit of time here.
Keep
peop-
talking and look at the standings while
Pe-
Dina is putting in the last.
people at home won't lose it.
First.
It will be when I change this to the tiebreak sheet.
Is that the last game going?
This was the last game going. They were delayed because I think their EM broke.
Really?
Or yeah,
We're still here. Don't worry. Still here.
I think they can still see stuff, but we cannot just not see stuff.
Yeah, everybody at home can see.
Oh, okay.
It's only our view that
Gotcha.
disappears.
So, Kaylee's sending me a very happy Kermit the Frog fig.
Okay, so I've got the double tiebreak page down there.
But this here means
We're just trying to get the updates here, and we will
Yeah.
shortly.
my internet is really bad here.
It's tough. Everyone's on it too, right?
Well, I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm just on.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess I could check mine.
No tie breaks.
No,
No
tie
tie
breaks?
breaks?
Oh,
Come on, really?
Not at all for nothing.
Not at all.
Okay, in that case, I can come back to the desk. I was just setting up the tiebreak sheet ready.
I want to see the standings. I want to see who made it and who did
Come
not.
out of
No
first
tie
video
breaks.
mode. Let me get rid of the tie breaks. Okay, that was all being set up ready, so we don't need that. So that's great. Right,
100.
standings. Press the standings there.
Magic number.
100
100 points. Wow.
So exactly right in prediction. So let's scroll down here.
Let's see who has the 2 buys.
Okay, so 8 is down to just Sharpe. So if Johannes, Escher, Viggo, Keith, Zach, Mark Pearson, Daniele, and
Josh
Josh.
Sharpe.
So they all have 2 buys. Okay.
I am gonna head out and
1,
Grab some
2,
meat.
3, 4,
Get some
5,
food.
6, 7,
Nice meeting
8.
you, Cayle.
No buys at all between 1 buy.
Getting those locks
Okay.
all lit in the first
So
ball.
that's Ray Day, Marcus Stix, Kerry Wing,
But it works. too,
Colin
didn't it?
McAlpine, Zach
Yeah.
McCarthy, Carlos, Roberto, Robert Sutter, and Jason Zala, all with 1 buy. Well played there, everybody. Yeah, awesome. And then we work our way further down and we come to the actual cut line at 32. So that's here. So Luke just not managing to get
So
through there.
last
Yeah,
year,
come on,
last
Chris.
year, 98 was kind of the magic number. And I was wondering what it would be because we've added 16 players.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
didn't think 98 was going to cut it. I thought 100 might be a tiebreak, and,
Yeah.
and it could have very well been. So, kind of in your head, the goal was get to 102.
So look at these guys. I mean, Tyler Dipper we had in here earlier. Really congratulations to him. Paul Englert's in there as well. Great. Travis, he only travelled in yesterday. He's got to be jet lagged for him to be in there.
It's amazing. There are actually no tiebreakers. Like
I know
it's like between 16 and 17.
all the
Didn't
way.
matter.
It's like that was like a perfect system. So we're actually running ahead of time now. We have 1 hour extra. We will be going to is it lunch break now or is lunch break after the?
It's always lunch. Yeah.
It's always, oh, good, sorry. Yeah. Some people always have lunch. I've forgotten. It's still got food in here.
Please.
You know, it's got a supply of food down here you would not believe. Yeah. There's a pile of bags and things in the corner
Not true.
here with
I've eaten
everything,
them all. Not true.
everything apart from a salad. I haven't seen a single salad since Fulda.
I got it out of the way.